Hey everyone, welcome back to Hardcast Commander for 2023. We're finally back. I hope everyone had a good holidays. You guys all have a good holidays?
Oh yeah.
I had a great holiday.
Yeah, it was great. I finally beat my nemesis, Santa.
It's good, man.
That explains a
Good
lot
to
for
hear.
my
So we're
Christmas.
gonna- Yeah.
That must have happened before my Christmas.
Yeah. As always, I'm joined by Trent, Piper, and Avian.
Hello.
And we're going to be playing some Commander with Peejay behind the camera.
PJ's not playing.
I'm waving. He's
Peejay is waving.
PJ is waving.
Yeah.
He is
Let us know in the comments if you wave back to Peejay.
Please wave back to PJ. It's
please.
very rude if you
It's very
didn't.
rude,
Yeah.
This is going to be the second last episode of the season, where after this episode and the next one, we're going to count up the points. So at the end of the next episode, we're going to count up the points. We're going to declare a winner for this season of Hardcast Commander. And because we're still waiting for Phyrexia All We Won to get here, we're going to do a little bit of a special one. It's Precons we missed. That's right, because of the COVID pandemic. Can't say that. Yeah, so because of the Backstreet Boys reunion tour, we missed out on a lot of Precons, playing them on Hardcast.
A surprising number, actually.
A very surprising number, because Whatsies just keeps releasing them.
Yep.
So we are going to play some of those. These are the Precons we missed over that time. Some of them were released in small batches. Usually they were doing like two a set now. Coincidentally, we've all picked Precons that came in sets of 4 or more. But we're going to be grabbing those today, playing them just for you. But before we do, let's check out the points before we end the season.
Yeah, what are
Okay.
the points at?
What are the
Where are
points
we at?
Ooh, in last place, Avian on 12.
Yeah, that's fine.
Whatever.
I'm
I'm pretty sure last time the points were different, but whatever.
I mean, we have like video evidence. You can go back and fact check
No,
that.
you're not allowed to check that. I'm pretty sure I was at like 16.
I don't think.
I'm pretty sure I was at 12. Like, the more I think about it.
Sorry, I feel like I might actually be bamboozling some of you. I'm
Yeah.
guessing with you.
Okay, yeah,
No.
yeah. I'm on 13.
It was a
in third
bit.
Place. It was a good bit.
Yeah.
Second place, Piper on 16. And in first place, Trent on 17.
Ooh, no one's surprised. If you're a long-time viewer of the channel, no one's surprised.
So there's still a chance for some of us. Trent has to come last every time, though.
It's not impossible. No, with your powers combined.
Avian. So, just
Just two-headed giant.
At least
right?
they're being
Right.
forthcoming about it this time,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
and
Yeah.
it's not just happening just as the game progresses.
exactly.
Well, I think we've made this agreement more than once, and it never
It
quite
never-
stays
it never-
through the
yeah,
It
game.
no,
never
never
stays through the
pans out.
game.
Because I do something heinous, and then everyone...
I was literally going to say, it never works out for Dylan.
I mean, I'm the one in last place right now.
No, touche.
How do we score points?
It's a really good question. Yeah.
This is how we score points. We score points based inversely to where we come in the game. So if you come first, you get 4 points. Second is 3, third is 2, and last is 1 point. You also gain a point for first blood. That is the first combat damage in the game dealt to another player. You do lose a point for not casting your commander, and you lose a point for killing everyone before the turn progresses beyond you. So let's get on to the overhead so we can check out our decks, huh?
Oh.
It's presumed.
It's me.
This is the pipe.
It doesn't matter.
You know what?
Who wants to start? You know what, Avian, you're going last. You can start.
I was about to say shot not just out of instinct, but fine.
Little downhill struggle before Avian.
Yeah, Avian's not having a good time.
I haven't played Magic in a little while.
He's a donkey on the edge.
Yeah. What is that phrase?
Shrek 1.
Oh, okay.
I'm a donkey on the edge.
Right. I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
I'm not going to dig any deeper into that because
I wouldn't recommend it.
I have questions, but I'm not going to dig into that. So today I'm playing Sefris of the Hidden Ways, which is any commander that I like. I'm going to say she. So she is white, blue, black for a 2/3 human wizard. Whenever one or more creature cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, venture into the dungeon. This ability triggers only once each turn. And whenever you complete a dungeon, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Whoa.
I think we can all agree that venture into the dungeon was one of the best mechanics they've ever actually
I
met with.
loved
It's up
it.
there.
I loved it because other people don't.
Yeah, you would. You
I
would.
like it because you can go into the dungeon and it's your mini game to play, not like initiative, where now it's my mini game to have to deal
Our
with.
minigame,
Our
comrade.
minigame.
I mean,
Literally.
so as you can probably imagine, I want stuff going to my graveyard to venture into the dungeon, and then I want to be able to reanimate them.
That's a little out of pocket
So-
for you, actually, I think. That's,
That's crazy. That's totally unheard of.
I've
right?
never actually seen you play that sort of style before.
Graveyard shenanigans and
Yeah.
doing as many game actions a turn as possible. I've never
Yeah,
done
that's
that before.
weird.
Yeah, now you get ones for free every time you venture, right? There's even more game actions.
Yeah, exactly. So, obviously, there's a bit of a reanimator theme. I don't know the deck obsessively because we are playing Precons as built, so I didn't build this myself. But, reanimating some stuff, getting some stuff into your yard, looting is a great way to do that. And then bringing some big beasties back. And then there's also a handful of cards that venture into the dungeon, just to support that theme a little bit more. I am super curious how this deck is going to work. I don't know if it's good, but I think it's going to be interesting.
I definitely heard good things about it when it came out.
Yeah, I like its concept.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of cards in the 99, like Radiant Solar, which are very, very valid, and I think that's where the deck list shows up.
Oh
Some
yeah,
cards are
Radiant
very
Solar is rad.
rad.
The fact
Alright.
that you can...
Let us know. What does it do?
So 5 and a white for a 3/6 flying lifelink. When Radiant Solar or another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, venture into the dungeon. Very nice. And you can pay a white and discard to venture into the dungeon and gain 3 life. And with the amount of Reanimator stuff, that's really good. If I'm about to complete a dungeon, I can, discard Radiant Solar to venture into the dungeon, maybe finish a dungeon, and then Sefris can bring Radiant Solar straight back, and I can go straight back into the dungeon.
Well, keep in mind, you can be 2 away from that because Sefris will also venture, right? When you
Yeah.
discard it. Yeah, it's going to venture twice. So you can be kind of far away and just go, okay, instant speed, venture twice, and
Bang,
then
bang,
go
Radiant Solar
reanimate,
play.
do it again. Crazy.
Yeah, there's some really cool stuff you can do with that.
Yeah.
Looking forward to doing something heinous.
That'll be interesting to see. Very interesting to see.
What you got, Dylan?
I am playing Captain Nagathrod.
Is it
Okay, sure.
Nagathrod or Nyathrod?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. He is a legendary creature, horror pirate. Now, this is a tribal deck. It's a blue-black tribal deck that came out for Battle for Baldur's Gate. Is the tribe pirates? No, it's horrors. Flavor fail, Watsy. But it's still pretty fun. So horrors I control have menace. Whenever a horror I control deals combat damage to a player, that player mills that many cards.
Please mill me.
And
Well,
at the beginning of your end step, choose target artifact or creature card in an opponent's graveyard that was put there from their library this turn. Put it onto the battlefield under my control.
so it's really great until it doesn't matter. He takes the good card anyway.
But if I reanimate it before you can reanimate it.
Yeah.
Well, you can do, instant speed response, just venture. Yeah.
It'll be interesting. This deck is, it's a tribal deck. It's got Herald's Horn, it's got the basic tribal, Reflections Lit Jar, allowing me to make copies of my horrors. Crippling Fear, I feel is a card that I don't see enough in tribal decks, particularly in mono black or black tribal decks.
I play it a lot, yeah.
Choose a creature type. Creatures that aren't of the chosen type get -3/-3 until end of turn. Really strong, anti-token tech as well.
There's a 7-mana card from Commander 2017, I think the Dragon's deck, Kindred Dominance, that destroy all other creatures except for one type. This often is a 4-mana version of Kindred Dominance.
Yeah.
That whole Kindred cycle is nuts.
Yeah, except that stupid white one that puts counters on things for mana.
Wow,
and then makes it indestructible.
the white one in a cycle being bad, that's never happened
Well,
before.
it's 2023 and it's not going to happen ever again.
Yeah, crazy.
Crazy.
It all started with Healing Salve and it never got better.
They really went down after Disenchant. So we've got the alternate commander in here is Zelik Sanity Flayer, who is a horror that is whenever a player mills 1 or more creature cards, you create a 1/1 black horror creature token. So that is pulling creatures out of the deck into the graveyard. So thing, but I pay 1 and tap, I can have target player mill 3 cards as well. So there's a really strong mill theme to this deck, consuming aberrations in here. Nemesis of Reason, whenever Nemesis of Reason attacks, defending player mills 10 cards. I've got a little bit of control here too with Mind Flayer and Brainstealer Dragon. And yeah, it's just pretty much kind of, I'm going to make lots of things and steal your stuff and either I'm going to kill you with your own things or you're going to have no cards left in your library.
There's a lot of my favorites just in this pile already. That was probably going to be my second choice if you hadn't taken it.
Look, I'm not here for the horrors. I'm here for the pirates.
Well, for me, like, in this pile is probably one of my favorite cards of all of 2022, which you've actually skimmed over there, which is Abilet's Spawn.
Yes.
This card I play
That's incredible.
I've been playing it in literally every single blue inclusive deck I play.
Yep.
It's like akin to something like the new Elesh Norn, but only positive value.
Yes.
Like your opponent's not losing anything, you're just taking those, you're copying those triggers as well. It's super insanely valuable for a 3-mana flash creature.
A little bit of piece of the pie.
Like, yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Like, I can't get over the insane amount of uses Abilet's Spawn has. It's just
going to be incredibly relevant against my deck.
Yes.
Why
Probably.
does it have ward?
That Ward 2, like...
Ward 2 is not entirely bad. It's not full hexproof like Ward 4 is, but...
Sure, but...
Ward 2 is incredibly relevant, and I'm saying that as someone whose commander has Ward 2.
And keep in mind as well, like, it turns any spell in the game, like, often it's like when I'm playing a removal spell on you, I want my spell to be a lot cheaper than your creature, right? Not necessarily, it usually depends on the context, but often, you know, I want...
minimum cost.
Minimum, your card costs as much as he does.
Yeah.
And any other removal in the spell costs like 5 mana, usually. Like, Beast Within and Generous Gift both give you 5 mana. That doesn't matter. And it matters because... it's on the point it comes down that you need to kind of remove it before your creature comes down, right? Because it flashes in response to your creature cast or whatever card's happening, right? So you're like, I need to kill it now before you get the trigger too, and it's Ward 2, so it's in usually a point where you're not set up for that, you don't expect it. But yeah, come back around to your turn and anything kills it, 100%. Also, I don't necessarily agree with the horror being a flavor fail. I feel like if any set is going to be horror tribal, it's going to be the Mind Flayers from Dungeons & Dragons.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
it's just a pirate.
I know
You just wanted pirate.
I wanted pirate.
Yeah.
And he does mill, which is kind of horrors, but it's also kind of pirates and rogues and Demir. You know, it feels like...
He steals things, which is very piratey.
And very roguey.
Yeah.
And
It's kind of a rogue
I
commander.
love the concept of just a pirate ship full of horrifying monstrosities.
That is very cool.
Very Pirates of the Caribbean,
Just-
when like the moon
Davy
comes out.
Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of putting up
Just
a black flag, it's just tentacles waving off the mast.
Right?
Just inky ooze over the side, and then just this giant brain stealer dragon just comes from the hold underneath.
Right? It's like Nautiloid too, so it'd be like a big...
Yeah.
The ship would rise up itself. The ship itself is probably one
Giving
giant
it
horror.
Nautiloid pirate ship.
Yeah, right? See? Very cool, very cool. Well, speaking of ship, let's talk about what I'm playing. Today, I'm playing Osgir, the Reconstructor, who is far from very bad. He's a very cool commander. He's a 4-mana 4/4 Vigilance. Boros colors just love their big, good stats and good keywords. I can pay a generic and sacrifice an artifact. This is an Artifact Matters commander. Target creature I control gets +2/+0 until end of turn. I can do as many times as I want, doesn't tap him. I can get really aggressive with it. I can pay X generic mana, and this is really where he kind of comes into his own and why he's a relevant commander. I can play X generic mana and tap him to exile an artifact card, sorry, my apologies, and also as cost, exile an artifact card with mana value X from my graveyard. I create 2 tokens that are copies of it, and I can only do that at sorcery speed because that would be insane. But what's really important is obviously how this works is you pay the mana of the artifact in your graveyard, you exile it, get rid of it, and you get 2 token copies of it, which is very, very cool. They don't necessarily get haste by definition, but they also don't disappear. It's not like one of those like kind of impulsive returns. You know, he gets to keep them forever, which is absolutely insane. He gets very out of control. I'm in the same boat as Avian in the sense that I didn't even want to really do some research on this. I was happy just to kind of go in blind and just enjoy the play of the like structure decks and not try to meta too much, you know, just play the game.
And that's kind of how you play precons, how you should play precons. It's just pick them
you
up.
get a feel for the vibes and then roll with what RNGesus gives you.
Exactly, and I feel like that's going to be just more exciting and impactful, right? Not trying to, and also like I'm sure that a lot of these structure decks have like anywhere from 6 to 12 cards that actually have incredible impact, and the rest are like the rest of the deck. So I didn't want to land on all the rest of the deck and then be disappointed because I focused so hard learning about a bunch of cards I never use. Anyway, so Ruin Grinder. Let's talk about this guy. He's a 6-mana 7/4 Menace construct. If he dies, we each wheel 7, and he has Mountain Cycling. So I can cycle. Very cool, right? Cool card, big guy. What matters is I make 2 of them. They both are 7/4s. They both have Menace, and you're like, wow, I need to kind of deal with these big creatures that Trent is attacking me with. That if you don't block, get bigger and bigger and bigger. So big deal. And that's important. I should mention that is that this deck, the commander comes with an effect that cares about the graveyard and a way to pretty accessibly sacrifice artifacts. So it's very easy to enable. Alibu, I love this commander. I actually thought this was a commander by itself, but it's the alternate one, and it's a 5-mana 4/5 golem. Other artifact creatures you control have haste. There we go. Look at that. Whenever one or more artifact creatures you control attack, this creature deals X damage to any target, and I scry X, where X is the number of tapped artifacts I control. So just like rocks, everything. Yeah. If I got tapped artifacts, I'm going to scry that many and deal that much to any target. Maybe like a bit like, I don't know.
All right, I'm down with the clown.
Kind of like me a battle sphere style. Yeah, very cool though, very cool. I think this card's awesome. And we got Felden of the Third Path. If you're a watcher of the show, needs no introduction, I'm not going to bother. We have Hellkite Igniter. If you play Commander, this needs no introduction, but I'm going to go into it. It's a 7 mana 5/5 flying haste. Actually, you've won a few times with this, or at least impacted with this before. 1 red, give it +X/+0 with X number of artifacts you control. Obviously, this deck is a Boros, go critical mass with tons of artifacts, make the game impossible to register what's happening on Transport and then win. And say, trust me guys, here's 18,000 power. I shouldn't do this habitually, right? Anyway, the shield.
Straight towards
Avian.
Yeah.
The shield, Clockwork Scholar, is far out. This was one of the first commanders I saw in Mono White where I was like, this color is getting support. I like this card a lot.
Yeah.
This card's actually kind of nutty. It's 2 and a white for a 2/4 Elephant Artificer, and he says, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to attacking artifact creatures I control. So attacking is now pseudo free, and if I can give the Vigilance, wow, it's really free. Whenever one or more artifact creatures ETB, draw a card. Triggers only once each turn. It's under my control, sorry, I should add. Whenever I play an artifact, I draw a card once per turn, which is just great. Like, if you're instant speeding artifacts with, like, without Finari or the Mia, Shimamia, you know, this is amazing. So, in a deck by itself, it's awesome.
Look at the art.
Yeah, the art's amazing, too. I'm a big fan. He's like, ooh. He's got a very D&D character, locks it on Artificer vibes. Yeah, very much so. He's cool.
Yeah.
Strixhaven definitely felt like I said that was designed to get a module in D&D.
Yeah.
Then we've got Combustible Gearhulk, which again, the classic. That name will ring in somebody's ear for sure. It's seen a lot of play on the show as well. It's a classic, of course, came in the deck, and most importantly, it's a 6/6 first strike, which means I'm gonna have lots of those attacking big hard.
Did our combustible footage get deleted?
Oh,
Who got combustible for 15?
Me.
Dylan got Combustible for 18, right? Wasn't it?
I was 18, yeah.
18.
Yeah.
It was even more, yeah. Some crazy amount. Right after I was like, you always mill because you're never going to take damage. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
It's like a 7, a 9, and an 8 or something crazy.
Yeah.
You're like, no, hang on.
It was like 20 something. It was 20 something. It was like 23 or something like
yeah,
that.
it was at 7, 8, 8. So
Yeah.
whatever that comes to, 25. There you go. Yeah, it was like 20. There's some huge amount of damage.
It was a crazy amount of
It was,
damage.
it was like there's no. What are the odds of those three
It
cards?
shouldn't have had. Oh, it was the Infinity one.
Yeah.
No.
If you had Mega of the Strings.
It's the biggest gear Hulk I've ever seen.
The biggest
It was
I've
it was
seen,
so
yeah.
fat. It was so
It was
good.
out of this world. Speaking of, this is all what I'm playing. It's cool. It's just artifact synergies. It's not like an artifact affinity deck. I did do a little bit of flicking through. Doesn't feel like there's much affinity. It's just like, get a big artifact and hopefully you can get it out with Osgir ×2 and just start beating face. And that's kind of cool.
Dope.
Right. So, on the Strixhaven theme, I am playing Adrix and Nev, Twincasters, because a Simic Merfolk in the command zone. Sign me up. Guys. Sign me up. That was made for me. I love it. So basically, when I was looking through this deck, trying to pull out cards, I was like, this is all just token stuff. So basically, what Adrix and Nev does is got Ward 2, which I love. I love Ward so much. And if one or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many tokens are created instead. Simple, to the point, effective. Big fan of it.
Parallel lives in the command zone.
Parallel lives in the command zone. It is only a 2/2 for 4, which is...
It's got Ward.
Yeah.
But it's got
That's
Ward.
pretty big.
Ward feels like it passes the bolt test, right? Ward
Yeah.
kind of feels like it does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
kind
right? So when I was looking through here to like get stuff out, I was like, what are just some cool token generators? Because the majority of stuff in here is just token generators, just
So pick
different
the coolest ones.
different types of token generators. So I got Hornet Queen and Hornet Nest because objectively some of the best token generators in the entire. I mean, not the best, the coolest in the entire game.
Making Hornets is sick. No lie.
Making Hornets is sick. So Hornet Nest has Defender, and whenever it is dealt damage, create that many 1/1 green insect creature tokens with Flying and Death Touch. Hornet Queen is when it enters the battlefield, create 4 1/1 green insect creature tokens with Flying and Death Touch. We've got Rampaging Baloths, which I think is going to be pretty huge because Landfall gets you 2 bodies instead of 1. We've got Azuri's Predation, which I think
Nasty.
is a very fun card. I quite like Azuri's Predation.
It does have a weird. Sorry to jump in. It does have a weird kind of interaction with like token doubling because like token doubling, right, applies all of the things on the tokens, right, to the next tokens you make. So they have like a parameter attached to them or some kind of condition.
Yeah.
Like that's applied to all the tokens even once you double, right? But because Azuri's Predation is like they all have to fight a different creature. The extra ones you make just don't get to fight anything.
Yeah.
So that's like really important because like it does call out. Even though they have that fight a different creature, they have to fight different creatures to all of the ones you just made.
We've got Hydra Broodmaster, which is very, very fun.
Based.
Yeah.
So it's XX green, Monstrosity X, and when it becomes monstrous, create XXX green Hydra creature tokens. Incredibly fun.
XXX.
Dude, it's also a 6 mana 7/7 question mark? Like, that's
Yeah,
such a good stat line.
incredibly good.
A friend of mine runs a mono green Narset flip planeswalker deck. And
Nissa?
Nissa, the flip planeswalker. And that Hydra Broodmaster has beat the crap out of me more than any other card in that deck.
I love
Yeah.
Hydra Broodmaster is an incredibly good card. I love it so much. And then we've got a couple of instances. Rites of Replication is, I think, one of my favorite cards in the game. I've said this for a long time. I love Rites of Replication so much. So it's 4 mana with a kicker for 5. Create a token that's a copy of target creature. If the spell was kicked, create 5 of those tokens instead. Adrix and Nev is on the battlefield. Create 10 of those tokens instead. Incredible. Big fun. Curse of the Swine, I think, is really interesting in Adrix and Nev because it's exile X target creatures. For each creature exiled this way, its controller creates a 2/2 green ball creature token. So I can exile your stuff, or I can exile my stuff and turn 1 token into 2 tokens.
Actually, exiling like 1/1, even the 1/1 insects that aren't really going to get through into combat, but they're going to, ping away a little bit.
There's a bunch of stuff that just creates like piddly little 1/1s in the deck.
Yeah,
And you
that I can just turn that.
Yeah.
Turn it into 4 power like that. And it's also removal as well. Really, really cool. And then Curiosity Crafter, which is just like, there is like a bit of like a card draw theme in here as well. It is Simic, believe it or not. Yeah, there's a little bit of card draw. So it's
Who'd have
flying,
thought?
no maximum hand size. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, whenever a creature token you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Yeah. Very cool.
So yeah, and there's a couple of like 1/1 counter things going on in here as well. Once again, it is Simic. So like 1/1 counters, drawing cards, making tokens. It's like the whole package all in one.
I was gonna say I like this because if you like make token copies of it, and they'll deal combat damage, and then they'll draw you cards, and they'll draw you cards per curiosity card. Like fucking, you copy this thing with token copies. Oh my god!
Rites of Replication, create 10 Curiosity Crafters. Insane.
You're like, I attack, I deal damage, and I die because I just draw for death. Yeah.
And you can have no maximum hand size.
Yeah. But being in control of your own fate is also very powerful, right? So even if you deck yourself out, it's still like a win. Yeah.
Or like maybe like no maximum hand size ist. You know what I mean? If
Oh,
you have like
yeah.
10 of them, yeah.
Maximum is hand size.
Yeah, the mostest of the maximum hand sizes.
I do like
Are
Curse
y'all
of the
done?
Swine. I do like Curse of the Swine being like in this deck having that double utility of removing big things from your opponents or being able to up your power. It kind of reminds me of Biomass Mutation in like with a Spell Swindle.
Oh yeah.
When was it Cadena came out with that back in like 2017 or 2018? The Cadena Morph deck had a Biomass Mutation that you could sneakily give X equals 0, so all your creatures become 0/0, and then like sudden switch it for someone else's, so then they become control of that spell, and now all their creatures are 0/0s.
Yeah, with sudden substitution, right?
Yeah, sudden substitution. That's
And
it.
it's also that card's like split second, right? So
Yes.
you did. I gave it to you. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like you swing out with your whole board of tokens, and then like main 2, you just get all your blockers back times 2.
Times 2. Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good, very good. That's
Very
also
fun.
very valid. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. These are some cool decks. We're going to have some classic Commander fun. We'll shuffle up. See you in the game. So we are all shuffled up. I believe everyone's starting with a full grip.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Happy
are
with
at
their
10
hands.
hands.
And because Avian is last, he's going first. But I have a pre-game action.
What?
Oh my god.
Leyline of Anticipation
Oh, dog.
is in my opening hand. I begin the game with it on the battlefield.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I mean, it's cool. Sure. Oh.
It's not so bad, guys. He starts with 6-card hand. Like,
Look, I will forgive you for that because I had a really cool top deck today.
Sorry.
It's a
Disenchant.
Oh my god.
I'm not done.
yikes.
I can
Ooh.
go.
It's because we keep reminding him that he's last.
Yeah.
I will play a Port of Carfell. It enters tapped. I can add a black, or I can pay add a blue, or I can pay 3 blue, black, tap, sack, mill 4 cards, and return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Cool. Okay. Interesting. It's really good for uncommon. You are feeling insane? Planes pass.
Damn,
Ooh,
okay.
no Sol Ring?
Throw the one out there. Yeah, we can't all open Sol Ring every game.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I'm just gonna
do
put
you mean
down a
every
command
game?
tower and pass.
one of us does. One of us open Sol Ring.
Look, I'm just good at shuffling.
Oh, yeah, that's what that is. Did you cut a deck there, Dylan?
I didn't, no.
Yeah, I don't remember doing it.
I was out of the room.
Yeah, I don't remember anyone doing
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
God,
I
I'm
think
bad
about
at math today. 3, 5.
That is number 5, actually, overall.
Dude, the number 5, that's the number of the deck.
Commander Sphere,
Christ.
This.
Sefris.
Jesus. Okay.
6
Yeah.
rocks and something to do.
Yeah. All right. 6 rocks and something to do.
Go ahead.
I'm going to play a command tower. And
Winning.
then I'm going to pass my turn.
I was gonna say, yeah, you are, man, because you got fucking Leeline.
No, I
gonna
only
play-
play at sorcery speed.
The Leland's just there to remind you that.
I have the capability, but I
Yeah.
choose not to.
Play Microsynth Wellspring and go looking for a basic land, and I'll pass the turn. It adds it to my hand.
Yep.
Cool. I will draw.
It's a neat little card.
It's pretty cool.
The oil
You've gotta
created
put
the
down-
Microsynth.
A forest,
The
tap
Microsynth
2
created
for a
Euphrasia.
Simic Signet.
Ooh.
Yeah. See, we can all do some
Shit,
artifact
she's
based
ramping.
ramp. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh no. Yeah. Pass.
Untap, I'll draw.
Turn 3, everyone. Turn 3.
I'm gonna go for a mountain based on my hand.
Dungeon map. They didn't have enough rocks.
That's right. He's going to run out of stuff these days.
Or
see.
will I? 1, 2. Greaves. Quit, I guess.
Dude, if someone had a dockside, that would be looking mighty spicy against Avian's board right now.
1, 2. Merfolk Looter.
Nice.
I'll move these over here, just for funsies. Tap. Loot. Draw a card. You suck.
Things are
I'll
going crazy Avian round.
discard a Forbidden Alchemy and I don't get to venture.
Oh no.
I'll move the Greaves back and then get my first blood. Who am I punching?
The person who's in first, probably.
Trent taking 2.
To Commander.
Oh my god.
I'm really focusing on Velvet.
Avian gets first blood. Very nice. Already in the lead with only 15 cards on the field.
I'm shocked.
Excuse you, it's
Like
13.
it's turn 3 with 13 cards on the field. Jesus Christ.
In your end step, I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to play Doughty Horror.
Cool.
It's a shadow. This creature can block or be blocked by only creatures with shadow, and it can't be blocked by white creatures.
Sweet.
Tap.
I was gonna start my turn, I've just forgot. I was like, oh, I could draw.
Like that. And then I guess I will just swing in for 2 at Avian because he has the most going on.
I deserve it.
He does have a little bit going on. See, this is the issue, Avian. You always come too strong out the gate and make us all want to
I
kill
know.
you.
This is why I'm just
yes.
too good at magic.
Yeah, that's what
That's what it
why I'm
is, go.
last place.
Yeah.
That's why I'm last place.
That's it.
That's true, actually.
That's absolutely it.
It could be a plethora of reasons, but I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to go Mountain, and I'm going to play Mindstone Signet. I'm going to pass.
Ah, look at this.
Oh, God. Oh, God. What's this guy up to?
At least he did it in
Alright,
turn
I'm going to
3.
pay 3,
Yeah, that's right.
and I'm going to put down Zimone, Quandrix Prodigy.
Oh.
Based character.
Wait, why
Awesome card.
did I tap 3 for that?
It's a weird question.
For fun and sexy magic.
Yeah, exactly. So she's got 1 in tap, put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. 4 in tap, draw a card. If you control 8 or more lands, draw 2 cards instead.
Oh, she's a literal child. I shouldn't have said that.
You really shouldn't have.
Yeah,
No,
you
I was going to
really
just ignore
shouldn't
that.
have at all.
And then for
Yeah.
my land for turn, I'm going to put down Civic Growth Chamber, bouncing a forest back to my hand.
I just had that song.
Highly synergistic.
Just had that song stuck in my head.
And then I'll pass.
Cool. Alright, untap. Okay, draw.
Do you have like a flash shriek more, please?
Please.
We'll see what happens first.
I'm gonna flashback Forbidden Alchemy for 7.
Kind of huge, actually. It's how you know you're in the right space.
So look at the top 4, put one of them into my hand, rest of my graveyard.
Oh.
For real?
Okay, hang on,
You
hang
have
on.
like 15 cards.
If you
Yeah, what do you mean? Shut up.
okay, all right. Looking at 4. All right, milling is the act of putting things from your library into your graveyard. Yes.
Yes, this counts.
So would this count as milling?
Yeah.
A3. I'll cast Zealix,
Oh,
Sandy
it's
player.
not the keyword milling, if that's what you're asking about.
Whenever a player mills 1 or more creature cards, I create a 1/1.
Yeah,
No, I didn't.
these are both Baldur's Gate. So does that not say mill on it? Because it should be updated as
no,
mill.
this is not mill.
No,
Okay.
this
So-
isn't Baldur's Gate. This is AFR.
Yeah, it's
Oh, is it?
AFR.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, do we want to confirm that's
No,
not
I think it's fine. I
Like
think
the mill keyword is a specific thing, and it is not.
Okay, just making sure.
Judge is
You
looking it
can
up.
check that if you want.
Yeah, of
but
course.
It's not.
Sure, I would just recommend it. That's all.
The only difference is I get a 1/1 black horror or not if you
Yeah, of
You
course.
may not-
Yeah, you can like.
I just did it now in case it happens.
Yes.
That's not the case. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, you just check the errata because
Yeah, of course.
it'll specify on.
It'll literally just be
Gathering.
The
Oracle
gather
to
text
say
is the
mill.
same as the card.
Then yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So
It's fine.
top 4, 1 into. God, this suck. I guess I'll put this in my hand.
Amy
and
did something.
these in the graveyard. Do I reveal?
Oh.
No.
Oh. So that's okay. Sorry, I was under the impression that it just put 4 in your graveyard and you pulled one of them out. That's why I
No.
didn't thought it was in
Oh,
the first place.
no,
Now I'm
no,
following.
no.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Sorry. When you did put it in the graveyard, I was like, well then
There
yeah,
are-
it's definitely not mill.
If they work like that, then yes, it is mill.
Yeah,
but
That's
this
what I
one
was
is not.
thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sorry,
yeah.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Exactly.
You put a creature in your graveyard.
So I get to venture, and I'm going to go into the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We don't have smaller tokens, do we?
No.
That's fine. Sort of mark it like that.
You can just mark it as 1, and then it's on the top floor, and then you go 2, 3. You put on either side to represent the sides.
Yeah, that works.
Alright, so you gain 1 life.
I gain 1 life.
It's creeping back up, boys.
Avian on
Yeah.
39.
Ooh, watch out.
Lost one.
He gained 1. Avian.
Oh,
So milling does not include effects that instruct players to look at a card from the
Yes.
top of their library and possibly move it.
Yeah.
Correct. Correct. Yeah.
so I'll play a land, and I want you to mill me, so I guess I'll just leave no blockers up and swing 2 at Piper.
I'll take it.
Who, me?
What?
Oh my gosh.
What did I do to deserve this?
Nothing at all.
I mean, I've been like constantly bullying you since you got here, so I mean, it makes a bit of sense.
Oh.
Yeah, all good.
Interesting. I will play a swim.
Swing, you see?
Man, see?
So you guys have like
Um,
the extra lands that have like flavor text on your lands. We just have like piddly little actual basics.
Not all of them. I couldn't find all of my flavored. My flavored swamps.
Oh, so this isn't actually just like the full.
This isn't
pre-con.
straight out of the box. I had to
Oh.
rebuild them. I had to rebuild all of these.
Okay.
No, they're rebuilt from the deck.
I did you. I trust
They're
you.
this guy
rebuilt
out.
from
I
the
trusted
deck
you.
list. I think this one has a no, yours has a different solemn.
That's why. Oh,
Back it all up.
too, yeah.
Back it all up.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
It's this.
just kidding.
Congratulations, Piper.
Yay!
I'm going to combat now.
That was always allowed.
Yeah. Okay then.
I'm
Can't make those
gonna
jokes.
swing at Avian for 2. Cool. 37.
37.
And then I shall pass it mine turn.
Okay. Oh, this is not helpful. Well, pay 5 at cleansing, no, but destroying a lot of artifacts and enchantments.
Oh, dog, please, no, fuck, no, God, no. I have 2 planes in a swamp, please.
In response to that,
Yeah, because you want to cast a spell, right?
I'm going to pay 4, and I'm going to cast Crippling Fear, choosing Horrors.
You bomb the board! Well, venture while you have the chance.
Yeah, bench.
Alright. I'll
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to get a fucking basic. I
I'll
didn't
lose.
draw one, so I played this like I can get a basic. Just so we're clear.
Yeah,
I'm
sure,
really-
that's it. Look, I'm gonna
My signet!
Can I take this back?
in response.
I'll take backsies. I don't
What
want
did
to
Zimone ever do to you, bro?
Yeah, that's kind of actually effed up.
Yeah, that's really rude. Like,
I'm perfectly fine with this.
Like she was a Delphi or a horror, you know?
I'll discard a D-Spark and then just lose my entire board.
Yeah, hey,
Cool.
you keep your lands.
Look, I lose 3 blocks too, Avian. Don't worry about that.
And I lose my ley line.
I'm going to find myself a mountain and play it.
Do I get the trigger?
Yes.
Yeah.
It sees
Yeah.
them go.
It sees them go.
Alright, I'll scry 1.
Is it another creature?
It triggers
Oh,
on
one or
one turn.
more. Sorry,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's one on.
One or more and once per turn, yeah. In multiple ways, Trent, that doesn't work. All right. So then,
I can sack my command sphere as well.
of course,
I
you may
forgot
do that.
that
Of
was
course.
a thing.
You may, that
So I'll draw a person, then I'll scry.
do you want to do it the other way around?
you sacrifice, then everything will die. You want to do it the other way around, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll do that.
All right, and then I'm going to play Faithless Looting. What do you discard to? And I'll discard Bosh, Iron Golem, and I'll discard. This is tough, this one, actually. How many cards do we all have in hand?
3.
6.
Please wheel me.
And we don't have we don't have many cards, like not many lands. We're gonna discard monologue tax. I'm deciding if you're gonna likely cast 2 spells a turn. Go. See if you want to empty your hands into my monologue tax. No? Question mark? Okay.
Put down an island. Pay 4 for Adrix and Nev and pass.
Right before the board wipe, bro. Hey, nice.
After the board wipe,
obviously,
yeah.
sorry. Right after the board wipe, nice.
Yeah, that was calculated. I knew something big was happening.
Yeah, so you just like.
Can
yeah,
we switch to a graveyard?
I guess you can.
Oh, is there anything spooky in there?
It's all spooky.
Bosh is the spooky thing. That's
Bosh
made it
is
very
spooky.
clear that I discarded it.
Ah, did you see? I wasn't paying attention.
Ah, touché.
Got him.
Ah, touché.
You think I listen when you speak, Trent? It's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend
Yeah. I figure out what you've said by context clues from other people.
Savage.
that. It truly is.
Listen to you.
First of all, shut up. All right. L plus didn't ask.
L plus didn't ask plus ratio plus what are
It's
those?
Avian's turn.
Do you know
now,
what
right?
the
It's your turn, yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I paused, yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't listening in like many ways.
Once again, he was not listening.
Draw an
He's
island.
still stuck on the
We
problem
were-
of losing
Still
everything.
We were talking shit about Trent.
Yeah, yeah. That's a primary action.
Just the
Okay.
game state.
So yeah, the whole game state.
Yeah.
Goddamn. The format,
Did
bro.
someone say gamer state?
It's like Monarch.
No. You know what? They didn't.
Explicitly
Um,
didn't say game state.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that. All right. Nobody said that.
And nobody will say it. Ever
Right.
again.
I'm gonna
That's an enter tapped.
discard
You
Radiant
need-
Solar
Trent.
to venture into the dungeon and gain 3 life. Up to 40.
Oh
Somebody stop
my
his man.
god.
Like, they just can't damage him.
I'll make a treasure token
It's okay, we can hurt him in other ways.
because please don't.
We already did.
Yeah, you did.
Sure, up to
Who's
like,
we?
level
mate?
3.
Yeah, you two.
Ah, touche. It was the actual
Yeah.
crippling fear as well.
I was just jumping on that bandwagon.
Nice. Nice.
Then I'll
Yeah.
play an immovable rod
That's cool.
and pass it whilst the shiny one.
What's that immovable rod do?
So, you may choose not to untap it during your untapped step, and whenever it becomes untapped, venture into the dungeon. 4 tap for as long as a movable rod remains tapped. Another target permanent loses all abilities and can't attack or block. Permanent. That's
It's
nice.
very strong.
1, 2,
Can that turn off
3.
lands?
It looks like it, yeah.
That
I can always
can turn
just,
off
land.
yeah, just respond with the land basically always, right?
I mean, yeah, but
I'm gonna
Fourth
play
meter, yeah.
Herald's Horn, choosing horrors.
Not
What?
pirate,
No pirate.
Not giant.
Horrors.
not brushwag.
Noble.
I'm
not a
going to
horrible
then
choice.
play a Demir Aqueduct, pulling back a Island,
I wish I had one of those.
and I'm going to go into combat. And I'm going to attack Avian for 2.
Yeah.
Just knock him back down.
I
whole
was
game
too
is-
confident at the start, and I deserve to be punished.
It's like a racehorse, right?
then
You
I'll
can't come
pass
out the
attention.
gate too strong.
Okay, I thought you were going to say something about beating horses there for a second.
Why would I
was
say
about
that?
ready to be
Why?
offended?
Why would I? What?
Because that's what you're doing. I'm a dead horse and you're punching
What
me.
Why would you
pretense?
say that? It's such a used joke.
Archaeomancer's map.
I'm going to cast Archaeomancer's. I would make people refinish for
Okay.
That's really cool.
So when it enters the battlefield, this card's really cool. I search my library, 2 basic planes cards, and put them into my hand. And then whenever a land enters battlefield on an opponent's control, if they have more lands than I do, I can play a land from my hand. Like put a land from my hand onto the battlefield.
Oh, dope. It's mono white
Got up
version.
to 2 planes. Would you like 2 planes in your hand?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, sorry. I was like, I only need 1, bro.
And what's
But I
that
guess.
mount?
It's on the battlefield.
It's not tapped.
It's untapped. It's hard to like know because everyone's been playing tapped lands that bounce lands, so it's hard
And I
enough for me.
just
Like, what, having 4 lands? What?
I just haven't played lands.
Yeah, it's been unfortunate for Avian. All right, so we're going to play a Plains, we're going to play a Soul Ring, and then we're going to play an Audacious Reshapers. You want to pass the turn? Audacious Reshapers has a long line of text, but it says tap, sack an artifact, click until I hit an artifact, and then I take damage equal to the cards I flipped.
Oh, that one. I
called
know
Drop
the
Cap.
like sorcery version of that. I haven't
Yes.
seen the creature version of that.
There is it's a cheap creature.
Hmm.
Yeah, go straight to the battlefield, yeah.
Put down a
And
forest.
then the cards are revealed. Yeah, take damage.
Put down a forest. Just keeping it simple, keeping it classy. And then I'm going to.
You saw me do that?
Yeah,
Damn it, it's still left.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Count away,
yeah.
bro.
Damn it.
And I'm going to play it down by a mathematician. When he enters the battlefield, create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put a 1/1 counter on each fractal creature token you control. But because I have Adrix and Nev, I create 2 of those bad boys, which I've misplaced my tokens.
Should be
Oh,
in
I
the
may have
box.
put them over here. My apologies when I grabbed them. Yes, these ones here are yours.
And
Maybe
I
on that
should
side.
hopefully have a fractal. Yes. 2 fractals, each with a 1/1 counter on them.
Cool.
To look at that. Things are going great for me now.
Cast the
Fractalizing.
bone dry.
And then I will pass the turn there, leaving 2 mana up.
Draw.
It's not the face of a man who opened an island.
Kind
Or a
of.
command tower.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'll play a tapped Choked Estuary.
Oh.
He's got a treasure. He's got access to blue.
Yeah, but only sort of.
Temporary blue.
Tempo blue.
What am I gonna do? How many cards do you all have in hand?
Only 3.
3.
3, 3, 3,
5.
5. No, you've got at least 1 land in hand. Because you just bounced that. Did you bounce and then?
No, I bounced an island back to my hand.
Yep. So you have an island in hand. I'm going to go.
You know I have a planes in hand, bro.
Probably has
Oh
2.
yeah.
No, I don't have 2. I played a planes.
Play the planes.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably don't have 2 because I may have played a different card that's not one of those planes.
Got to keep them guessing. Keep them on their toes.
Keep them on their toes, you know what I mean? Yeah, they'll never know.
I really hope this doesn't go poorly for me, but I'm going to go 1/2 black blue for Extract Brain, targeting
This card's got sick art.
Dylan. So target opponent chooses X cards from their hand, which is 2. Look at those cards. You may cast a spell from among them without paying its mana cost. Please choose 2 cards in your hand to show me.
I don't like how much he's hesitating.
Do you know any information before you decide anything?
It's pretty much
No.
like, show me the land and something else.
Basically, right?
Play that, right? I'm banking on Precons not having a lot of counter spells,
That's true, yeah.
It's 2.
and I think
That-
he's
that
the
card
most.
is for free, so you have to have that one.
Oh, sick! Thank you. That is exactly the sort of thing I wanted.
Well,
yeah,
consider-
I'll cast the island.
I was going to consider the fact also that,
There you go.
Dylan's other
I'll
card
cast
must be worse
Fiction.
than that. Like,
Yeah.
For us,
So-
I mean,
I get to choose the opponent, right?
yes.
Yeah.
And the piles.
Yes. So press-
When you cast that,
I'll cast Factual Fiction.
mill you for 3.
Oh, that's fine. 1, 2, 3.
These are the best cards in the whole deck. Watch this.
Swords of Plowshares, land.
Oh, that's pretty good, though. That is exactly what he needed, so get that out of there.
I didn't want the swords that was on top, so I'm not.
Yeah, but you wanted the island.
You
Yeah.
kind of wanted the swords. You just don't
I
want it just
kinda
right
want the
now.
swords.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dylan. Wall of Omens. Phantom Steed. Prairie Stream. Min, Wily Illusionist, and Wand of Orcus.
What do these cards mean?
Min
I-
is very powerful. No, Min.
He's a judge.
I didn't take the time to read them.
Min's pretty cool.
I feel like this Phantasmal Steed is like very whatever.
You can go anywhere.
Hmm.
The Wall of Omens.
Nothing's happening right now with it, yeah.
Just gonna read this while you do that. So 1 blue, 1 3. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 blue illusion. Gets +1/+0 for each other illusion you control. And whenever the illusion you control dies, you may put a permanent
I
card.
kind
in
of feel
hand
like
value
I want to do that.
less than or equal to
I
that
guess so, yeah.
creature's power from your hand on the battlefield.
It's
That's
insane. Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do that. There's your choices.
Oh, weird.
I'm a reanimated deck, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna take these. Thank you. That was way better than I could have expected from Extract Brain.
That's okay.
I was super worried that would just do nothing, but I didn't want to just pass and do nothing on my turn. Go ahead. I'm done.
Well, hopefully for him, his other 2 cards are reanimators, right? Otherwise, his hand's full of crap.
My hand's full of decent stuff.
Feral Torn.
Oh yeah.
It is not a horror.
This is a man who remembers his Herald Sword triggers.
Always remember.
Yeah, what a weirdo.
Play
Never done
islands.
You know, even if it is, you may reveal it, right? So you just be like, I'm gonna show you that brightest. You don't say it's not a horror. You're like, I just don't want to show you.
I'm
Oh.
actively
You know what?
making a choice. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'll pay 2.
How do you feel about that? like, yeah,
I'll
that's
play
pretty
a Thought Vassal.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to play Captain Nearthrod. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. You see?
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
cool. What is it? I don't know.
R.
You'd think it's R, but his first love is the sea. Have that one. Enjoy.
Wasn't playing that game with him.
Um,
Ivan just blunders right into that trap. Blunder.
I feel like I regret every decision I've made that's led me to this moment.
Speaking of moment,
Just hit me. You know you want to.
yeah, I will.
Billy Daddy mill me.
I'm gonna hit you for 4.
Cool. I'll take 4 and null 4.
Okay.
34.
Don't mill him. Stop.
I'm gonna say, but no, if he mills all his reanimation cards, like that one, for example, it's something good for him.
Eternal Dragon Nihilua. It's a horror.
What was the order of those? Because they were actually 2 different triggers.
Oh, dog.
It was 2 and 2, right?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, cool. All right, they're 2 different triggers, so I get 2 horrors.
Oh, okay.
Because it's whenever a player mills 1 or more creature cards.
So there's a horror in here that I assume you're going to steal. Healor enters the battlefield for each opponent. Tap up to 1 untapped creature you control. When you do, gain control of target creature that player controls. Power less than or equal to the tapped creature's power for as long as you control Nihilor.
He's cool.
And when you attack with a creature an opponent controls, you gain 2 life and up. Okay, that's neat. Or a 5/5 flyer. Take your pick. It's a horror. Doesn't do a lot right now, does it?
I'm going to play Nihilor. When it enters the battlefield, for each opponent, tap up to 1 untapped creature. I'm going to take Nihilor. I am then going to tap Nihilor, and I'm going to take Adrix and Nev.
You're going to pay the
You have
ward?
to pay
Does
ward
it
to do
target?
that.
Oh.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's a 2/2.
Nothing.
Yes,
It's a nothing.
2/2.
And this is just going to sacrifice artifacts. They flip off artifacts. Not really do anything right now. Well, for now it's fine, right? You just have him on the board as a horror that just gets you advantage. You don't need to
Yeah,
tap anything.
I won't tap.
See, and everyone was like, "Oh, Ward 2, you know, Ward 2 is not that good."
It was
No,
just
yeah.
enough.
It was,
Hmm.
it was. I'll untap and I'll draw.
What's my mana rocks?
Whenever you attack with a creature an opponent owns, so when I attack with it itself,
Yes.
I'm going to play Ica Wellspring.
Wish we
When
could
it
turn
ETBs
back
or dies, I
time.
draw a card.
it's cool. Oh, it really plays into the sack outlet too.
It does, yeah.
I'm looking forward to you just taking like 17 damage off that.
I will. But only because I want to. Then I'll pay 4 and I'll cast Osgir.
Mhm.
And I'll just pass the turn. Can't do much else, unfortunately. Thank you.
Big boy.
Untap, upkeep.
Are the reach searches sorcery speed?
I think so, right?
Oh, sick.
Yeah, that's why I'm leaving it up.
Yeah, okay.
Roll.
I thought, like, the way that they build magic cards these days, that seems like the sort of thing that
Yeah.
makes sorcery speed.
There would be like sword speed, 1 per turn,
Yeah.
1 or more, that kind of stuff.
All the fixins.
Alright, I'm gonna play Golden Ratio, which is draw a card for each creature, for each different power among creatures you control. So I only draw 2 cards because they're 2/2s and these are 1/1s.
Cool.
That's 2 cards, but it's something.
Divination's alright.
Yeah, divination's good.
Oh, are they 1/1s? Oh,
Because you could tap your
I could have tapped a 1/1 horror to take a 1/1 fractal. But
That would have taught them a lesson, dude.
Yeah, that would have showed me.
Hey, 1 less creature for you.
Now I'm
One
gonna
more
pay
creature for
3
me.
for a Trigon
Because then when I
Predator.
attack with it, it does stuff.
true. That's true. Yeah.
Trigon Predator is a classic, a staple of the genre. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may destroy artifact or target artifact or enchantment that player controls. I can't talk today.
I love that art way more than the Ravnica one, because the Ravnica one just looks like a drake.
Yeah.
A dragon.
Yeah, this guy's great.
Whereas this is like, it's a beast.
What is that?
Exactly.
It's a B2 bomber with legs.
Yeah. It's very simic, isn't it?
It's very
Like, they
similar.
actually
I do
build
love
off
it.
Colours, yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
just stealth bomb it through the spires.
Yeah.
Too good.
Isn't there a Pokemon like that?
No?
Yeah, Trigon Predator.
Mantine, I guess.
Mantine, I
Mantine,
guess. Yeah, that'll be your turn, dude.
Dunskaroo. Untap.
Keep up blockers because
Draw.
I'm scared.
Yeah, alright. I take it.
Sucker.
5. Cataclysmic Gearhulk. Yay!
Yay!
Each player chooses an artifact, creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker from among the.
Non-land permanent state control, and then sacrifice the rest.
I will choose.
Well, before we do anything, I'm going to respond because I'm going to do this now.
Mhm.
I'm going to tap Audacious Reshapers, and I'm going to sacrifice Archaeomancer's map. I might as well say it doesn't matter. Sacrifice Ica Wellspring, doesn't matter. Trigger Ica Wellspring to draw a card. Well, that was an artifact, so let's find out. We're going to flip Hellkite Igniter and Angel of the Ruins. Oh, this will help me make people pick. This will go to the bottom in a random order. Wow.
So you take
So
one or
when
two?
this, I take 2 because I think it also reveals this card, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so I take 2. So I should always take at least 1, right?
Yeah.
Then it'll enter the battlefield, and it's a 5/7 fucking angel, and it says when it's spelled, exile up to 2 target artifacts and or enchantments.
Dope. You're just gonna kill my Gearhulk.
Do it.
I
get the Gearhulk and the rod just
yeah, right. I really just
Slam it home.
just to really rub my nose.
Look. I'm gonna get rid of the rod. It represents an issue for me because you just randomly can F me up and I'll forget it exists.
Exile?
It is exiled, yes, and I'll also exile. Herald's Horn. You can keep Raw Vessel. You know how it is. Yeah, I know.
I want to say, like, honestly, Dylan's not been really touched yet. We should really be spreading the love around a little bit as well. Also, Harold's one's really good.
Alright, so now we pick one of each type, except for lands.
Yeah, choose an artifact, creature, enchantment, planeswalker, below everything else.
I'm going to pick Adrix and Nev.
Thank God.
I'm going to pick Nihilor. So I can get everything else back.
I'll go Osgir. It's one of each, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then
So I'll
sacrifice
pick
first.
Osgir the Reconstructor, and I'll pick. I guess no, that's the creature. So creature, I got artifact to go with. So it's like I guess I just want this, or I want a flying blocker, but I can get 2 of them with Osgir.
Yeah, and you get to re-trigger it.
Yeah. I'll take Osgir and the Soul Ring, and I'll lose the rest.
Yep. Cool. Go.
Can I look at Necromantic Selection, please?
Oh, totes. Please don't. So destroy all creatures, then return something that was destroyed this way to the battlefield. I think.
I think it's any creature, or is it? It has to be destroyed that way.
Destroy that way.
Okay.
Yeah. And it becomes a zombie.
Cool.
Got a pretty fat graveyard if you
Yeah,
want.
can I have a look at your graveyard, please?
Yeah.
It's a pretty chunky one.
It's full of artifacts that used to be on the battlefield.
That is true.
Sorry, I'm being unnecessarily salty about that. I'm just sad, and it's coming out as anger.
I don't mean this.
Yeah. Me and my therapist talked about this.
Look, you're getting a little bit heated at the moment, Avian. We forgive
Yeah.
you, but, you got to take a little bit of accountability.
What's important is forgiving myself.
Yeah, that's key, really.
Yeah, honestly.
Fuck all you all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Neathrod is back.
Yep.
Neathrod. I will go to combat. I will hit Piper for 3. Whenever I attack with a creature an opponent owns, I gain 2 life, and that player loses 2 life. So
I lose 2 life?
yeah.
What the hell? That's so funny. You never expect.
And how much do I take?
You will take 3, and then you have to mill 3.
I
So-
hate that.
Dylan's on 42, Trent's on 36, Avian's on 34, Pipe's on 31.
I got Avian on 32.
Yeah.
Because he just lost 2.
Did you say 42 for Dylan?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I have.
I'm
I
on-
missed a bunch of damage Piper had. I had Piper at like 38.
I had me at 38.
I had Piper at 38 and then...
And then took...
Yeah,
oh, okay, so
35.
35. That makes more sense. I just dropped my...
Give me 2 minutes. And then you have to mill 3 cards.
Want to mill 3
In the
cards.
future, you'll need a pen to work your phone.
Plan. Oh, God.
Oh, give me that Desolation Twin right now, please.
It's on
Bro.
cast, so we're not too worried.
Yeah, it's on cast.
Well, at least the 10-10 nothing.
Oh, it doesn't have Annihilator. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
thank
yeah.
God.
It's a 10-10
Alright.
vanilla creature.
Okay.
That is the end of my turn.
Precon.
It's the end
Oh,
of my
wonderful. I'm going to untap.
There's common cards with Annihilator.
Touche. I just wouldn't expect them to be in, like, I wouldn't expect all the Mog's Crusher to be in a structure, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, that's where you're wrong, kiddo.
Well,
All
that's
of my
where-
cards have Annihilator.
Touche.
Give me a commander that's like all creatures you control have Annihilator 1.
No, don't do that. Why would you want that?
All non-token.
Like Emrakul 3, and it's or a fusion that's like Kozilek and Ulamog
They melt.
fused together,
Meld.
melded. Yeah,
Kozilek.
No, three-way meld.
just like one really
One
long
really
card.
long card.
Already wide. Like you flip them all over, and it's all one piece of art
Yeah.
that's super wide.
It's a triangle.
Like what's that original uncard?
Oh, the really big
Yeah,
troll or whatever it is.
the BBBBB.
Oh, BBB, yeah.
Yeah.
Monster.
What you doing, Trent? Why are you giggling to yourself in the corner?
You want to have a
I'm
little?
going to activate Osgir. I'm going to exile my Archaeomancer's map to search for lands. Well, hopefully.
You can probably look up like unhinged meld card to find it.
Just make sure you put MTG at the end when you write something like unhinged.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put Archaeomancer's map underneath the 2 token copies, like that, so you know what it is. And then they're going to trigger, I'm going to get 4 planes to my hand.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? Trent searching 4 basic planes? Quick, someone, even Mind Sensor! Someone Shadow of Doubt! Stop him!
Honestly, you're getting a little bit too out of control.
But, like, right? Boros ramp? Please.
I mean, artifact decks are just really good.
It's the
Yeah,
BFM.
actually.
Oh yeah, the big furry monster.
Oh, of course, yeah.
That's the one. The OG meld.
It's big. Really, really big.
That's a big old boy.
Is that a Roald Dahl reference?
Probably,
Yeah.
Australian
looks like
Xander.
it.
I remember he had like a Phyrexian Dreadnought as an earring.
A Roald Dahl?
No, the BFM.
Roll down. Yeah, he played with a lot when he wrote Matilda.
Yeah. He was a big fan of Phyrexians.
Little known fact, Matilda was the first Phyrexia.
Elish Nord is just Trunchbull.
Oh my god. We're not doing this. We can't have the Matilda Phyrexia parallels. I
do
don't
you
think
mean?
we're ready for that.
It's the MCU.
Matilda's cinematic universe. I like that he has a massive series of magical childhood books, but it's only Matilda that gets the cinematic universe.
That's true, it's true. I'm going to play Scrap Trawler and I'm going to pass the turn. I can't do much else.
Look, I'm
I've
gonna
thought
go
about
out-
that for a long time.
Look, I'm gonna be a little bit on. I don't know if this is like controversial opinion, but I think The Witches was one of the best Roald Dahl books /
It's
movies,
pretty good.
Yeah.
and I'll stand by
Pretty
that.
I'm kind
Is
of
that the
James
one
the
where-
Giant Peach guy. Sorry.
Another good one.
Hmm. In fact, are there many that aren't bangers?
Pretty sure Roald Dahl is twisted and savage, actually.
That still bangs.
Yeah. Can confirm. Roll doll. Voted
Bugs.
with the source.
I'm gonna put that on island. I'm gonna pay 7 mana.
Ah!
I
This is
know.
bad for us.
I'm gonna put down Hornet Queen,
Oh,
and I'm
shit.
gonna make 8/1/1 Hornets.
We weren't prepared for this whatsoever.
I'm
What were
afraid.
we thinking, people? Avian, you played Cataclysmic Gearhulk? What's going on, man?
Where are all my Hornets?
I can maybe figure out a way to play it
Oh, there we go.
So I need to play Sefris and then go through like 4 more levels of dungeon.
You'll
and
get
then
there.
kill it and then reanimate it with Sefris. I guess. I don't know.
Literally easy. So
I don't see
I have
any
so many
problem.
bugs. How do you compete with this? You don't. You
Bugs
simply
in
do
my
not.
Magic game.
Well,
smaller than you think.
if you're forced to Sefris pass, right, then on my turn, I can help remove your Cataclysm Gearhawk. If you're forced to do that.
No.
I'm gonna pass with my 9 bugs.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Oh.
yeah.
Including the Queen herself.
Yes.
Oh my.
We
boy.
stand an unproblematic queen.
I guess I'll play a Wall of Omens to chump the 10/10.
Oh my god. Oh.
I'm so glad that it's not an Eldrazi horror because there's so many cards. I'll draw a card. I will play a land and then play a propaganda.
Oh.
Boo!
I love it, like, you didn't build the deck.
In the
Happy.
precon? Really?
Really? Come on, I say.
You've got enchantment removal at your fingertips
Yeah.
right
I'm
now.
not worried, I'm not worried. Hey, don't confuse me, man. I'm not worried. I'm just annoyed. You don't have to do it on that card,
This is
right?
to protect me from them.
That makes
You're
sense.
also a threat.
I'm
but a
playing the
different
game,
card.
yeah.
Dude,
Done?
in front of
Yes.
my bugs? Really?
So Dylan plays one of the million Demir spells with copy spells in the graveyard and just cleansing Nova's our board again.
This time. Don't even make me think about that.
Don't say it, Trader, or it'll happen.
Don't
You'll
manifest
wish it
it.
into
Don't
being.
manifest
You'll
it, please.
Like a...
Don't manifest it, Trent.
How do you continually know what he has in his hand?
This
I
is
don't. I promise.
this is the card that I didn't show.
Oh. Well, have a look first, and let's look at everyone's graveyards. Don't get goaded into the wrong card, you know what I mean? I really don't think Cleansing Over is competable in my graveyard, at least.
It's that or Necromantic Selection.
Oh, that could really help, though.
There's
'Cause
also
you get
the one,
Necromantic Selection, and then Cataclysmic Gearhulk comes back.
also the one in mine
Spark.
that lets you draw 3 cards because you have 2 cards.
Oh, hang on.
That's different.
He could Faithless Looting.
I've been posed by this card so many times.
Well,
Okay.
Memory Plunder.
So what
That's
happens?
insane.
So what
I-
happens here?
I'm deeply in love with Memory Plunder.
Have
It's
you
one
looked
of my
at his
favorite cards.
graveyard?
He knows. He's checked.
I know
Okay.
the necromantic selection is high, but it does put me in a weird position where I don't really get a lot of benefit happening out of me if I want to keep literally any of these.
We're destroying all artifacts and enchantments though, right?
Destroying all artifacts and enchantments though would be pretty strong because that leaves me with 2 options to then swing at and get a mill out of. I think I got to do cleansing Nova.
Okay.
For the Wrath.
Well, for Artifacts Enchantment Wrath.
Well,
Artifacts and enchant. Oh,
Or maybe Creature Wrath. That could work. Two. Piper's got a few. Maybe Hornets. That's true.
I mean, I could just not swing the hornets at you for a bit, you know?
Good point. And also, you lose a lot with creatures. That's a
I
really
also
important
like.
yeah, I know. That's why.
You've got to go for Artifacts Enchantment.
Yeah.
Just stop. No, stop. Stop
Yeah,
looking
no,
at my
I'm
board.
going to do cleansing Nova, artifacts, enchantments.
A lot of bugs.
They're like a keystone species, dude. You
I
can't do
will-
that.
I will say, Archimedes Maps copies do have 3 CMC because they are copies of Archimedes Map, not like random tokens.
Yeah.
So they will get the control triggers, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
That's all.
I will tap Thought Vessel to add 1 colorless.
He's got a floating colorless. We really need to look out for him.
I add from my graveyard to my hand Soul Ring, Ica Wellspring, Mindstone, Arcane Signet.
Okay.
Hang on.
Oh. I trigger and target these with each trigger.
That's exile, right?
That's exile, yeah. It's going back. Oh, it's underneath.
No, that's fine. Bring him back.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of crap, yeah. No, don't let him ramp.
All right.
It does get exiled or no? It does, right?
It doesn't. It just no, it says in graveyard.
Oh, yeah. That's Primary Ponder's crazy.
Yeah, it's just cast target instant
Yep.
sorcery.
Let's go.
Let's go to combat. I have menace on my horrors,
Oh, that's okay.
so I will.
Please stop punching me.
I can't hear you through my fist in your mouth.
I will swing
Mm,
at
but-
Trent
I didn't mean that. Did not
for
mean that.
10,
Yep, that's a good choice because I can't
And-
block it.
and I will swing at Avian for 3.
Yep.
Now there are attack triggers. Both of these will trigger off because of Nihilor.
Mhm.
So each of you will lose 2, Avian and Piper, and I will gain 4. And then I will hit Avian for 3, which will mill 3 cards, and I hit Trent for 10, which will mill 10
Oh,
cards.
dog.
It's not a horror, right?
Oh, it's not a horror, yeah.
Sun Titan, Fellow Champion.
Oh, I will take Sun Titan in my end step.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, so I should have attacked with the knife, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I still hit you for 10. That's a solid hit.
Yeah.
So life check, 46 on Dylan, 26 on Trent, 27 on Avian, 33 on Piper.
Yes.
Oh,
27.
yeah, I didn't apply the 3.
Yeah.
But yes.
That's correct.
I will take. All right, I will move to my end step, and I will take Sun Titan.
Oh yeah, you would. Yeah, you would.
Yeah, you
Classic
would.
Dylan.
You would. I would too. So. You know.
Yeah, I would too.
Just makes sense.
She's like,
And I will put Zealot Sanity Flare back onto my grave, onto my
From your break.
on my graveyard.
put it back into your graveyard if you want.
You know what?
I won't stop
No.
you.
Someone exiled my Herald's Horn. I cried a little.
Is that my turn?
Yeah, it's your go.
Untap draw. Ah.
Oh my god!
What was that?
Fucking power draw.
With it, I do. These sleeves have hooks.
You're too powerful.
I'm gonna mountain.
So
And
Look
then,
at
of
how
course,
much land
I'm gonna
this guy has.
attempt to cast Soul Ring.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Sure.
mental.
I assume this is all going. I assume like it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Mental misstep is soaring, dude. That's tight, actually.
That's very powerful.
Like
Yeah.
turn 1 mental misstepping a soul ring is my favorite thing to do in the game,
It's
and it's not close.
it's a power move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't have put back that guy. I was.
Turn 1 packed as soul ring.
Yeah, turn 1 Pact of Negation of Soul Ring, so then like they don't have a Soul Ring and you don't have to play the rest of the game.
It's like
Yeah.
I'd rather
Yeah.
die the hero than live long enough to be the villain situation.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna make 2 more scrap trolls with Osgir's ability.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm stoked that Scrap Troll is exiled.
Yeah. I don't think the deck is gonna get it back. I think it just relies on Osgir making lots of stuff.
I don't think there's a Scrap Troll or Mere Retriever combo in the Precon.
How many cards do you have in hand? Sorry, 1.
I have one whole card in my hand.
All right, I'm gonna cast this weird card. It's called Excavation Technique. So when I cast this, I may copy it, and when I do, I choose an opponent to also copy it, and then that player may choose new targets, right? And it's destroy target non-land permanent. Its controller creates 2 treasure tokens. Piper, if I
Yes.
give you a copy of this, I want us to give Dylan 6 treasures and blow up all the important shit. Are you happy to do that?
Why 6 treasures?
Because he gets 2 for each. I'll get a copy, I'll get the card, and then Piper will have a copy, and all 3 will target Dylan, which will kill
When
3
you
of
cast a
his
spell, you
cards.
may copy it. If you do, choose an opponent to also copy it.
So there's 3 on the stack
Oh.
right now, essentially, and they'll be, if Piper agrees to this deal, I want them to target Neatherid, Nihilor, and Sun.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah, okay, so that's fine with you. So my target, by the way, just to make things clear, is going to be Neatherid, and then I copy it. My copy target will be Nihilor, and then your copy target will be Sun Titan. Is that correct?
Yes.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the Sun Titan happens, and I get 2 treasures. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. While that copy's on the stack.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn, I should have gotten
I'm
you to
going
target
to
one of my
pay
Hornets with one of the copies.
1,
then I
2,
could have gotten
3.
4 treasures.
And a copy of and one of the treasures to cast Overcharged Amalgam.
Yep.
Sacking Neathrod anyway,
Yep, that makes sense.
and countering the one that's targeting Nihilor.
That's totally fine.
Why
So
do you want the Neilor so much? What's
Because
it doing for you?
because it drains and gains 2
Oh.
for everything that I'm
Okay,
attacking.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he is on 46, and this doesn't matter.
That's fair.
So the end result is the first one goes off, kills the Sun Titan, and then the second one's countered with Overcharged Amalgam, and the third one fizzles because
Yes.
Yeah.
So I only ever still end up with 1 leftover treasure.
And then, unfortunately, that's all she wrote. Go ahead, Piper.
Tap. Upkeep. Draw. Put down the Avian Coast as my land for turn.
Cool.
I
That still came out okay.
pay
It's okay,
2
yeah. It's better than it could have been.
for a Kazandu Tusk Caller.
Oh, I love this card.
Very cool card.
You can level it up twice this turn.
I can
I've
indeed.
put that in so many decks and taken it out of just as many.
I really like it in I played it in Azuri, Proliferate. That was really good because you just level it up once and just proliferate a bunch.
Yeah,
And,
that's fair.
very quickly you're getting to 2 elephants every single tap, and you're already in Seaborn Muse and such. So it's like 8 elephants per rotation.
I
For 2
do
mana.
enjoy having a few Death Touch blockers, but I don't need all of them up.
That's true.
I can start throwing my weight around a bit, I think.
I was going to say, if Dylan creates a bunch of menace creatures again, you're going to want to have a lot of blockers, so it might be important.
What are the odds that horrors are going to have menace?
It's Commander.
Very
one
high,
mana off.
very, very high, actually.
Commander,
It's
yeah.
incredibly high. So I am going to leave up all my blockers, and I'm just gonna I am gonna level up a little bit. So 1,
Or 3.
2.
I'm going to leave mana open.
I want to leave mana
That
open.
makes way more sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
so just go to 2 and have your elephants ready.
Yeah.
Easy.
Get ready to make some elephants next turn, and then I'll pass.
Cool.
Tippy tap. Upkeepy. Draw.
Draw for Tony.
Yes. Land.
And you've been in the Goblin Bazaar for a little while, huh?
Yeah. I just like goblins.
It's just
Who doesn't?
there are so many interesting sights and smells.
They're just cool little guys.
Yeah.
It's the street food that makes it really interesting.
Yeah. It's like a rat on a stick.
Send your PJ.
Yeah, dude.
I would like you to roll 2d10s for me, please. Oh, that's an instant.
Play it at sorcery speed is a power move.
That is powerful.
Yeah.
Can I
3 and a 10.
casually pick it up?
Yeah, just like
no,
every-
he's
like
already
everything.
rolled it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
You're playing the game. I'm just the dice.
Turn.
He knows the dice.
So, return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to 1 result, and then each opponent loses X life, and I gain X life, where X is the other result.
So 3 or 10.
I'm going to bring a Sun Titan back with 3 counters, and you're all going to lose 10, and I'll gain 10.
Nice. I'm a loser.
Yeah, you are not in a good way.
Grave Endeavor.
Dylan's been below 40. Wow.
I'm
That's
genuinely shocked.
Yay! But now.
Avian's 47, right?
37.
37.
Oh, 37. That's right. He did. That's right.
He was on 27.
Wouldn't you be born at 40?
What?
Trent said you've never been below 40.
Oh, yeah.
So, Sun Titan trigger. Just get back propaganda.
That is pretty based.
I kind of.
That would be funny.
No, it's actually genuinely quite good. I think that's pretty powerful.
Oh, dog, it's Greaves. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it's
of course,
Greaves.
good. Sometime. Well, then
yeah.
the next question is like, what's...
Yeah.
And then the
Then
propaganda
I'll
comes
equip
back.
the Sun Titan with the Greaves. Go to combat. What have you got? A 3/3 and a 2/3, and a bunch of nothing else.
Mhm.
So Sun Titan at Dylan. Trigger. It'll bring back. God, do I even just want mana? Really badly need
What
mana.
about Commander Sphere, right? Because it also represents draw power.
Yeah. And you can just blow up my propaganda whenever you want. But it's going to cost you a lot of mana.
It's going to be a lot of mana, yeah. Plus, it's like, you know, I may want to wait until there's better Canadian artifacts and shamans. Maybe I won't just kill both with just your 2 cards. Also, propaganda doesn't really...
I'll get the propaganda.
Yep.
Because I'm scared.
Little scared little baby man.
I'm a scared
I'll
little
take
boy.
the 9. 27.
Okay.
Also has a neck or something.
Cool. Go ahead.
Oh, flavor text, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. I wonder if that was his plan all along. Die into the
What, Nekasar?
I played a swamp,
And
which
just
gave
play
me
Mr.
enough
Slave
mana
Text.
to play Captain the Schabrod again.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
I'm going to go to Le Combat.
Okay.
Well, obviously can't swing at you,
Kind of sucks.
but I will swing at Trent.
Oh, cringe.
Oh.
No.
I mean, is he gonna swing
Can't wait
into?
until you don't have any white board wipes to deal with and you lose. Okay. I'm all of those.
3/3 flying menace, 3/5 menace, 2/3 menace. Nihil or trigger, you lose 2, I gain 2.
So I can't block the flyer, right? So I just got to take the 3 from the flyer.
You're definitely taking 3 from the flyer, and these both have menace.
Like, you know, like, I don't understand. So, because you're griefing me, I'm going to grief you. I'm just going to double block this with 2 3/2s.
Okay.
Yeah. Grief you right back.
Cool.
That's just good tactics. I don't think that's great.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think it is. It's very good tactics.
But I'm still going to hit you for
It's
5.
going to drain me. Yes, that's right. I take 5.
So
And
you-
then you're going to flip over 5 cards.
Yes.
So you're on 8, Trent?
I got Trent on 11.
Yeah, Trent's on 11.
Yes, that should be right.
Did you
So I
say
just
three
took
from
5.
flyer?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I blocked
yeah.
the other one.
He blocked
the other 3 power I did block.
Yeah, so he only takes 2 more. So he's on there. Should be on 11.
So was it only the Wellspring that you got back from that?
Yep, that's all I got back. That's what I was saying, right? It's not very good.
And then
you had like 4 triggers.
You mill 5.
I had 4 triggers and only 1 artifact.
Bummer.
Oh no, the mill goes on. Hang on, let me check something. Deals combat damage to a player that player mills that many cards whenever it deals combat. So that'd be a trigger, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So my trigger goes on first, then you'll scrap all triggers. So yeah, you wouldn't be able to pull anything out with scrap tools.
What? It's at that
Yeah,
order.
yours goes first, and then mine goes second, so mine resolves first.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just said I...
Oh no, I was just doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
well,
I meant like I meant the you wouldn't
it's
be able
all
to pull any
lands.
of
You
these.
get nothing. It's lands.
Wrecked.
Yeah.
Is one of them an artifact?
No, I don't think so. Nope.
Ah.
Unless Phyrexia's core is an artifact, why would it be? No.
Pass.
Okay.
Like lore-wise.
Do you think it would be?
Yeah.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
Flavor fail.
Now, if that was our Gentum score.
Yeah. Play planes per turn.
A chance to crawl my way back into this game somehow.
I'm gonna bring back this angel, even though it's not, again, not super valuable, but it's okay.
I assume you're blowing up my stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not super valuable, at least Dylan may not attack me again if Propaganda's exiled.
Yeah.
So out comes the Angel of the Ruins, the 2 copies of it. They're both 5/7 flyers. That's really what I need, 5/7 flyers.
Yeah.
And they exile obviously both of those cards because literally no other targets, unfortunately. And the other 2 targets just disappear, right? Because it's up to exile up to 2, yeah. So I don't have to exile
So you
my
have to
stuff.
explain your stuff, yeah.
God, I'd laugh if it wasn't.
That'd be so funny. Even deeper in the source. And then I will.
Those are still like very valid creatures to have.
For
What 3/5 flyers?
they're 5/7 flyers.
5/7. Yeah. Big butt, big everything. 5.
All right, and then for 2, I'll play another Ica Wellspring, which will let me draw a card. I'm looking at my hand. And then for 2, so I'll go. And I will cast that Microsynth Wellspring as well, which will let me search for a basic land. Mountain. And that will be, unfortunately, once again, the turn. Go ahead, Piper.
I'm gonna let the Boros ramp game. This game has been very strong.
We're very strong. Very
Yeah.
strong. It's very helpful.
Trent's got that action economy down.
Yeah, speaking of taking a lot of game actions, right? Yeah, exactly.
Gives me land to play my commander for the 3rd time.
It's a really interesting recycle theme.
Yeah, because you're kind of like, you're losing it forever to have it like a much...
A little bit more.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
tempo.
Yeah, exactly.
Put on
Losing it forever,
rampant
get a little
growth.
more.
Cool.
Gonna get a land.
Exciting stuff.
She's ramping.
Contains but change the deck.
It really is, right? Oh my god.
10 cents per artifact, please.
God, if only.
And then I'm going to tap. Oh wait, no. I'm going to level up a little bit more because I've got 2. So
Well, don't forget, leveling up doesn't matter. It does not tap to level up, so you can always just tap it anyway.
yeah, but because it creates 2 if I level it up first, right?
You need to level it up 4 times,
Yes.
and it would cost 8 mana.
Yep.
Which you can't do, right?
Haven't played a land from hand this turn.
Ooh, you can play a land from hand.
Do I
Never
have a
mind.
land in
You have a
hand?
forest in your hand.
Do I have a forest in my hand?
Please be
Let's
forest.
find out.
Then you would do it. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, yeah, and then you could just do it at instant speed, so you don't need to do it right now because you don't have haste or anything.
I'm gonna choose not to.
All right, all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the active choice not to. So I'm gonna make 2 elephants.
Okay.
2 freaking elephants.
2
That's
freaking
wild.
elephants, dude.
This is getting out of hand.
They're pretty
No, that's
freaking
all right.
sweet. I will
Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna land. We got.
level up twice.
No, the mountain you looked for.
No!
No. Whatever will he do?
Not use this other goddamn mountain in my hand.
Damn it. And then
Just didn't want to draw that mountain. That's really what came down to.
Want value.
Yes, please. I want a card that does something.
I'm going to attack Avian with 2 bugs, and I'm going to attack Dylan with 2 bugs.
Yeah, sure. Are they 2/2s or 1/1s?
What ones?
I take 2 down to 27.
So if you want to go, do you have
And
another
I
one?
take 2 down to 33.
I think I only have the 1 bugs.
Go with any other token that doesn't have like a picture on it.
Popular formats of Magic.
Perfect. Yeah, 4 untapped.
Standard, booster draft, and commander. Yeah.
They're like, we definitely invented that.
2 truths and a lie.
2 truths and a lie. One format tells you only truth, the other only lies.
It's gonna be command.
A booster draft is a format.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's popular.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then I'll pass.
Alright. Untap. Keep and draw. Okay, that's cool.
I like it when you say that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Whatever Avian thinks is cool is usually dangerous.
It's funny because it's true.
small incremental value. That's what I think is cool.
That's dangerous, bro.
That's very dangerous.
Putting money away in a retirement fund. That's
Dangerous.
rad as hell.
Dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Investing in your investing in your super, dangerous.
Automatic transfers to a savings fund. Oh, what dirty to me.
Property in China, only way to go.
Nah, dog.
Moving on.
Yeah, no. Listen,
Look, probably not.
you have to leave.
No, it's that's true, that's true.
What am I doing?
Let me tell you about index funds.
No,
Oh,
I refuse to listen.
Um,
Play the
I-
game.
don't have good sun type attacks. That's really disappointing.
Magic of the Gathering.
You can attack me if you want.
No.
Trent, did you just say the name of the show?
I did. Magic the Gathering.
No, we're Hardcast Commander.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sefris of the Hidden Ways.
Hey, it's back.
He's back. Maybe he can finally get out of the Goblin Bazaar.
But I like it here.
Ignoring
Baleful Strix.
Oh, cool.
I'll draw a card.
Now everyone has a death touch on.
Incremental value. Let's go. Then I'll play a Demir Aqueduct. Something I was
You were longing for earlier.
longing for. Thirsting for it.
I wouldn't drink out of the Demir Aqueduct.
No, there's a lot of bodies in there.
Yeah, I would not recommend it.
And pass.
Untap a roo. Draw for turno. Ooh, it's a card.
Whoa.
That's
Fancy.
fine. That's usually pretty.
Is it a magic card?
It is, in fact, a magic card.
Damn, I was really hoping it was going to be like a Weiss Schwartz card or something like that.
It's like a Centellamite.
Oh, I forgot Weiss Schwartz existed.
Good.
I was.
I did until someone
I
posted.
was fine
Okay,
until
There-
you-
play the island.
There was a Japanese exclusive Star Wars set that came out in Japan, and I really wanted to buy a box.
1, 2,
Or Weiss
3.
Schwartz.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Cool. But
1, 2,
odd.
3. Tap, sack, Port of Carfel. I mill 4 cards, then return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
1,
Very good.
2, 3, 4. You know what? I was perfectly okay with those mills.
This is fine. This is
It's
fine.
unfortunately the only creature in my graveyard then is Deathly Horror.
So being okay with it is a very operative term.
Yeah.
I mean,
very
taking 4
loose
lands
term.
off the top.
Take 4 lands of the top is actually pretty okay when I'm top decking.
Yeah, very good.
Comes in tapped.
Comes in tap.
Joke's on you. The 5th card there is also a land.
Shadow and can't be blocked by white creatures. That's just a. Alright, whatever. There was a time
There
when.
might be white shadow creatures somewhere.
I think there were in its set. There were shadow white creatures.
Are there Shadow Wake?
I think so. There was a shadow white creature in its set.
First aid,
Yeah.
impossible.
Yeah, I know there was 1 or 2 in Time Spiral, but I don't know.
I think so. I'm pretty certain that there was a white.
Yeah.
Like no.
Oh, you only have 1 flyer, yeah?
Yeah.
I block your flyer.
Attack Avian for 3.
Yeah.
30. On mill 3.
Mill 3, please.
Obsessive Stitcher, Arcane, and.
Wait, how much
Death
life are you on, sir?
Me,
He's
30.
on 30.
30.
I will end my turn and take that Obsessive Stitcher.
Trigger.
So who's on that?
Avian.
Oh, and also,
Also, 2 horrors.
why do I get 2 horrors?
Because you should have. Oh, you didn't mill a creature in
I didn't mill a
yours.
creature in
No.
So used to that working.
So,
So am I.
Yeah.
I trigger Sefris, I scratch him.
And then I'm going to take Obsessive Stitcher at the end of the turn.
I'm gonna crack Mindstone and draw a card at the end
cool.
of the turn. I'll draw my turn.
Want to keep
Is it a
that?
land?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, yes, objectively, yes. But it does more than just tap.
No.
Not home.
Put
No.
that on top of this one.
Only I had creatures.
If only.
They're all right here, I bet.
Probably, yeah.
No,
That reanimates for you, doesn't it?
it does.
Yeah. Obsessed with Stitch is such a cool card.
Really powerful.
Just a great little engine. Gets things going, moving along. So I need to ask all about the wording on Runestone Caverns. It says exile the top 2 cards of your library, you may play them. Is that I can play them as a part of the ability resolving? I can play them just as long as they're exiled?
I think you play them.
You may play them at that point as part of the ability, but you still have to pay them
Yeah,
cost.
I figured. Does that get around timing is the other thing. Because usually, when
usually
you're casting something as...
Yeah,
As the resolution effect, it usually does. Yeah.
usually,
Like Rishkar's Expertise.
but I don't know if that's exclusive to stuff that casts it without paying the mana cost.
Correct.
Yeah.
It could be connected to that. Correct.
Um,
Oh. Part of the dungeon.
yes, it's part of Dungeon of the Mad
Yeah,
Mage.
it's part of the resolution, so yes, you're correct.
Well, does it get around timing is the question.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
But you still have to pay the mana for it.
Well, I'm gonna Faithless Looting for my graveyard.
Nice.
Draw 2 discard.
Sure, that's an out of turn land play? Question mark. Yeah.
Yes, because it is play, not cast.
Yeah.
If it doesn't specify a duration, it's a one-shot effect that gives you permission to play them now as the current resolution.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Awesome.
That's how I thought it would be. I just wanted to check with peeps. It's a weird effect. Usually there's a lot of extra like caveats slapped onto that text.
Are we reaching like Cold War stage right now?
I'm scared of everything, so yeah.
I don't have a huge amount to work with, unfortunately. Very again, this is the tempo commander problem. I'm still playing cards that feel like they're very mid-gamey, and like I feel like what I'm going to do this turn is going to be still more setup, which is kind of frustrating.
That's just artifacts.
Yeah, right.
You know?
But like I'm not like sitting on. Yeah, I got some problems. It's in. Oh, he's got. So
Can I look at your yard while you're doing it?
yeah, you're very
Thank you, Happy. I don't know what I should be afraid of.
I did play Sunhome this turn, so I do have the double strike enabling land, which is kind of cute.
It's Bosch and pretty much nothing else.
Yeah, right. A huge amount. It's got 2 planes to my Faithless Looting, which tells you something.
Yeah.
Um.
I mean, you tooted 4 of them before, so.
Yeah. I have 5 on the battlefield, so.
And we all know that's plenty of white mana.
It's true. So I'm going to go for 3. Cast Opta Engineer. This enters the battlefield, I make a 1/1 Opta with flying. And my artifact creatures have haste, which is very cool.
Oh.
Then I'm going to play...
You get Bosch out with haste.
It's true, I
It's
can't...
such a strong ability for just like a random uncommon.
Yeah, it's from Magic Origins.
Reprinted in C 2016 with Sahili too. No,
That makes sense.
2017.
16...
16.
No, 18? Because 17 was tribal.
I swear I've drafted that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 18.
And I'll play Pia Nalar, who also creates a 1/1 Thopter with flying.
Yes.
Thank you.
As far as like setup goes, that's pretty good setup.
It's not terrible. I can't argue with it.
They're not like repeatable engines, but you know.
Exactly.
It gives you blockers and lets you swing in for 10. It's pretty
Yeah.
dope.
It's true, but I think I prefer my blockers to actually threaten the attackers rather than just like chump them. And then you go like, I have trample, and I'm like, well, my 14 toughness no longer matters. I think I'm gonna have to attack with my little 1/1s instead. You take 2 damage, Dylan. As it flies.
Oh, I got it.
Attack
Nah, I don't.
Yeah, 2 in the air, Dylan.
Down to 25.
And then I will.
I wish I could just deal like 1 damage to everything. Just get rid of all the stupid hornets.
Yeah,
Make everything so much harder.
No, that's bad for the ecosystem. Can't do that.
No. Hornets can go. Bees must stay.
I'm pretty sure hornets also probably do
Yeah.
something for the ecosystem.
The
They're also
hornets are
pretty-
keeping the giant spiders off the board.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
Sounds like a joke, but it's not.
We do live in Australia.
Do we
It's
have
some
hornets in
American.
Australia?
Yes.
It's more like
Damn.
Southeast Asia.
Yeah, those are the hornets that'll.
Those are the
fuck you
hornets
up.
that'll, yeah. They eat children.
Hornets and wasps are kind of like the same thing, though, aren't they?
Same family. Like, same group as, like, ants, bees, and stuff.
One of them is like vastly more aggressive and dangerous, though, right? That's like the
Yeah.
hornets.
Not like Japanese hornets. Like
I've just
this
noticed
Mm.
that PJ has been typing in all caps this whole time, and it just makes me laugh. So
It's
big.
gonna be-
Hornets versus wasps.
I'm screaming. Hornets are bigger.
yes.
is that the only difference?
Is it one of those things where, like, someone called them different things and everyone just kind of stuck with it?
Yeah, probably.
Hornets sting to hurt more.
Oh, that's bad.
Probably because they're bigger. I'll be honest with you. Could be yeah, it could be related.
Quick math.
Where does it lie on the Schmidt Sting Pain Index?
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about him.
Is it Schmidt?
No, it's the.
No, it's not Schmidt.
It's
is
not
it?
Schmidt. I forget his name, but he is the guy who just lets himself get stung by literally
He's
everything
Buster,
to
I mean,
decide how
Buster,
much it hurts, and
Yeah.
he's great.
I pass the turn to you, Piper.
The guy that put like bull ants and
Yeah, and like
those are
bullet,
intent.
bullet ants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Draw.
I have a question for the table.
Yeah.
Would you rather Stacey's mom or Jess's girl?
Jesse's go.
Jesse's girl.
Oh, actually, Stacy's mum.
Yeah.
Aren't I like
I
in the
almost.
context of Stacey's mom? Am I also like 13 or whatever? Like the older the kid?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
I mean,
what
I'm
it's-
almost 30, so
Oh.
I think
Yeah,
Stacey's
Stacey's
mom.
Yeah.
Oh,
there
okay,
we go,
yeah.
Stacey's mom. Sorry, I was imagining I was the kid from the music video, right? And I'm like,
That's problematic.
Don't want that. Don't
Yeah.
want that. But you know what? Yeah.
Mums need love.
Late 20s. Let's get involved.
Wait, wait. Is Jesse's girl also our age?
Yes.
Okay.
But she's also dating our best mate, so it's kind of a
Yeah.
tough one.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
a
like
dog
Jesse.
move.
You
Yeah, it's a
know,
dog
like
move.
Jesse's kind of an ass.
Yeah, maybe he's not our friend.
I
in
could
this
treat her
context.
better than him.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
Anywho.
Stacey's a bit of a Stacey, you know?
That's true.
So, like, I don't
consider
feel
that.
as bad.
Anywho,
Piper's
I'm gonna
playing
let-
the slow grow game.
I'm gonna level up my Kazandu Tusk Collar.
I've never
Let's
actually met a Stacey.
go.
Have you met a Stacey? Do you know any
Yes.
Staceys?
No.
I don't know any Stacey's. I haven't met a Stacey.
Were they a bit of a Stacey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Believe it or not,
In
yeah.
the territory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have any more elephants?
Let's give you like no doubles.
It gave me 2 hydras, 2 fractals.
Well, that one makes sense.
There's copies.
Yeah, just make a copy out.
Use your
Yeah.
copies.
So now I
Fine.
make 4 that have summoning sickness.
So many illusions, and like one of every other token.
I have squids and horrors.
Squiddos. I have treasure. That's a cool copy. That's a Baldur's Gate copy.
Yeah.
It's a changeling.
Okay.
It's every creature type.
You get aggro with your 3/3 elephants here.
Prove it, name them all.
Not a great idea.
I don't
you
think it's
like
a very.
creature types?
We're still just. I'm just not drawing anything that can really help me, you know?
I know.
It came up in a meme I saw the other day, but I don't remember the exact number. That's how I learn most things, just through memes.
I guess I'm
Memes,
just gonna still just lightly
Those
throw
memes?
hornets at people. Just gonna.
It's
Yeah.
like flicking them at people.
Yeah, just flick a hornet at someone.
I was gonna say you could attack with her as well in this context, just because she has more power. In the context of a 2/2 to 1/1 blocking, it doesn't really matter. They both have death touch, but
That's
at the same
true.
time, like it does more damage to life total, so it could matter.
She dies, I'm reanimating her.
Well, Dylan can't block it. So don't listen to Avian.
Sorry, what?
Oh yeah, no one's just. What's going on?
Okay, I will attack Dylan with the Hornet Queen for 2.
You don't want to attack Avian at all. I'm not gonna lie to you, because he just draws a card. Just frees you, right? Oh, is that when it enters battlefield, draw a card, not dies? Oh, I guess you do want to attack Avian then. Almost just go to jail. Never mind.
He is on the throne at 30.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. Sorry, my brain's just like when Battle Strict dies, draw a card.
And then I
No,
will
you already got the advantage.
I'll attack Avian with 3 Hornets.
3. you
3
say?
Hornets.
What?
Yeah.
Ah.
3 Hornets.
Trying to think if I want to sack the Baleful Strix just to
Oh, you would.
get some skellies. Move further into the dungeon.
And Dylan, you can't block that one,
Oh, I
right?
cannot. 32. Down 23.
I'll just take 3.
Avian, you'll take 5. I'm going to use Osgir to give one of them +2/+0 by sacrificing this. Just to draw a card.
Yes.
Just to draw a card.
Dylan, what did you say you're on?
I'm on 23.
Cool.
I got Trent on 11, Piper on 23, and Avian on 25.
Yep.
Done. Correct.
That's what I got. And then I'll pass turn.
This is the one thing I really enjoy about precon, like playing with precons out of the box too, is if you've got everyone playing with precons, they're like complicated to be doing stuff, but they're not complicated to retain your focus the whole time.
That's true.
So you can just talk random shit like we have been the whole time.
It's true, absolutely. I mean, that's the goal of
Like the
Commander.
socio-political implications of Stacey's mom versus Jesse's girl.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to affect the local trap population. At least I think so.
What if we hooked up Jesse and Stacy so we could ethically have sex with either their mom or his girl? What if we match made?
I don't know if I want to go into the ethics.
Getting some
See, I was talking about like
mad
ethically.
scientist shit. And...
I was talking about
Sorry, are we saying that Jesse's
No,
girl
we're not
is
getting into
Stacy from Stacy's mom?
No, we're talking
We're
about
hooking them
hooking
up.
up Jesse and Stacy so that Jesse's girl is single and Stacy's mom is already
So
single.
we're just aiming for a menage a trois with Stacy's
No,
mom and Jesse's
no.
girl.
Are you not following this at all? No, we're trying to get with Jesse's girl.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I mean, Jesse
you're
with
wrong.
Stacy's with Stacy, right?
You get Jess. Okay, so you hook up Jesse with Stacy.
Yes,
So that you're not cheating on Stacy by Jesse's girl.
that's a good point. Yeah. Oh, my dating
Sorry,
Stacy and Stacy.
no one was dating Stacy. Where did this come
Stacy
from?
was just my friend.
This is new
I thought
information.
this was like
That's
ancient
like the
Greece.
whole plot of the song.
But I thought it was like, I had a crush on Stacy, but then I met her mom, and now I like her mom more. I didn't realize it was like, I'm literally dating this girl, I'm gonna break up with her for a MILF mom. Well, that's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? But yeah.
Wait, has Young Gravy done a cover of Stacy's mom yet?
I sure hope so.
Yeah. The next question would be,
Dating
why
count
not?
to do it.
I'm gonna play a meteor golem. I'm gonna shoot Desolation.
When he does that, that makes sense. I like that. What do you mean,
Because
why?
I don't have attacks with Sun Titan right now.
Yeah, you do.
No, 2 5/7s.
It's got 2 5/7s and a
couple of
bunch of
creatures.
jumps.
Yeah. In fact, I could just bump one up and just block and kill it. Like, it's not good.
Sure.
Did you know that the strongest golems are forged from meteoric iron that has been tempered in the heat of an elemental plane?
Well, I do
That's-
now.
In the context of D&D, yes. In the context of Magic, it's, oh shit,
I still don't fully know what I'm getting back with this dude.
Wait, what are you talking? What's going on? Wait,
He attacks with
What
Sunset.
Are you
Well,
attacking
uh,
sometime now?
I'm thinking about it. Sorry.
Yes.
Combat.
I was like, whoa.
Soon Titan
At me?
at Delan.
That's fair.
Not me.
No. You're good. Trigger.
Cringe.
My death touches. What are they gonna touch with their death, dude? What are they gonna do?
I am confused. Sorry.
I'm just sitting here shaking the hornet's nest so that one day it's all hell will break
Literally.
loose on everyone. Except me, because I'm their queen.
I will actually get back Champion of Wits. So when it enters the battlefield, I draw cards. Power, and discard two cards. So I'll draw 2. And I'll discard a Swamp and a Playcrafter.
Whoa.
Trigger Sefris.
And that only triggers once per turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll
You're punched.
make 2 skills.
I'm getting punched, but we haven't moved to blocks yet. I'm gonna do this now on myself.
Creature.
1,
Creature.
2,
Creature.
3.
Fuck.
Seriously?
He's not drawing lands, though.
Isn't it
Oh,
the top 4?
I don't need it's top 3.
Top
And
That's the
then I'm
land.
gonna throw this horror in front of it.
that's fine. I don't feel too bad about attacking you because you've got a 1/1 jumper.
Alright.
Yep. Cool. I'm done.
Draw for turn.
This doesn't trigger off tokens.
Now
sucks.
that they don't care about the selling sickness, you might as well
Yeah.
do this one. So clean it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I am going to
Pass the turn.
move to combat right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to
No.
creature can block or be blocked by only creatures with shadow. So you don't have anything with shadow, do you?
None of us have anything with
No.
shadow.
Okay.
Well, if I hold my card up.
There is in fact a shadow.
Yeah, the real question is, why do you have something with shadow?
It's kind of like this pen trick, but with blockers. Like, I just sort of hold a card and hope that you
Okay.
By the way, I can make it not block. I make it so you can't block with it. I can sacrifice artifact, target creature can't block this turn.
Cool.
I can just do that.
It doesn't matter. It's just menace.
I don't worry at all. I'm just making it clear. I didn't say
I'm
you
going
can't say anything.
to swing at Avian for 3 and at Piper for 2.
You're going to buff this one too?
Everything white total.
What's
Five.
Just kidding. No.
Okay, cool.
Do you gain anything from constantly reanimating this?
No, but what I do gain is when it deals damage to you, you mill that amount. And then if it's a creature or an artifact, like at the end of the turn, I get to pick everything that was milled this turn, a creature or an artifact.
And wait, it's got shadow. I can't block it, right?
Yeah.
Never mind.
So 2 for Piper down to 21, and 3 for Avian down to 22.
I will mill 3. Land.
Let's go. All right, Piper, land. You can do it.
Land.
Land.
Pretty disappointing.
Master Biomancer. And enchantment. That's good. It's a Master Biomancer.
Can I? Oh, hang on. I still got to do stuff.
Because
You got a second main, yeah.
I do get a horror.
Oh, because that is keyword mill.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Mill. I'm gonna pay 1 and tap Zelix to mill myself.
Sweet.
1, 2,
Oh, ironic.
3.
Oh, a creature, finally.
That is a weird one from the deck. I don't like Grail Philosopher. It seems like an excuse to put a D&D card in the set.
Yeah.
It doesn't really. It's kind of fine. It's like you make all your horrors a copy of something, which is
All horror is a copy of an artifact.
Yeah, which is like
Only the activated abilities of that
Yeah.
artifact.
So gain all activated abilities of that artifact. It's kind of weird.
That's really strange.
Yeah, it's very strange.
You turn them all into soul rings. Like, that's fine.
Yeah, like that's gonna help. Okay.
Any other weird artifacts on the field? No.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want to do that? No, I don't want to do that. Good. I'll just end my turn and grab that Master Biomancer, please.
Bada bing, bada boom.
I have nothing I want to activate, I don't think. Pretty certain. Let me just have a quick look.
So each other creature comes in with counters equal to its power.
Yep. Yeah. And as a mutant in addition to its other types.
Oh, neat.
I'm going to play an Ancient Den. It's my land per turn. It's an artifact. I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to tap Osgir. I'm going to exile Ichor Wellspring to make 2 Ichor Wellsprings.
Oh, card advantage! Whoa!
And I'll draw 2 cards in Boros.
Card draw!
Oh. Cards in hand, everyone?
3.
4.
Let me do some math.
I hate that.
So I need to do this.
1 plus 2 is 4.
And I can do... I just don't really have it.
Thank you. I'm glad you got that. That little tune is playing in the back of my head at all times.
Sometimes it's that, and sometimes it's Lisa, it's your birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a classic.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
If not that, it's Catamount Dancing.
Yeah, just constantly.
Rainbows flashing in your eyes.
Yeah, every time I close my eyes, I can actually see it. It haunts me to this day.
Okay,
Doing a lot
Avian's
of
at
thinking.
22. I just got so much killing power. Like, I just kill both of you.
Yo, dog,
Like,
what?
Yeah, I have so much killing power right now. Because I have like 2 flyers, I can make that on not being able to block, and I can give them all a bunch of power and then double strikes. Like, I have a lot of killing power.
I forgot about that.
Which is like a weird situation. Because I need to because these like 5 7s. So I have to crack 5 artifacts in order to make this into a 15 power creature.
So you can kill someone and
So-
sack your board in the process.
Well, It's possible that I can sack my board and kill 2 people.
Okay. And then die on the crackback.
Well, that's why
With 11
conversation
health?
would have to happen first.
You happy to play for second?
I'm not playing for second, right? Because like the person who's left over can give me like a turn.
Would
Yeah,
they?
that 1 turn. Well,
But
if
would they?
They don't
Would
have
they?
to. They don't have to. It's always legal.
How often does making deals with you end well for the people you make deals with?
Well,
Bringing up old shit, eh?
bring a bowl today.
I mean, that's the point of this show. That's why we made it a league with like ongoing.
Oh my god, he's right.
Oh shit.
He's right.
So
Yeah,
we could be petty.
yeah. So we could bring up old beefs.
I just
Got them written on notes.
Aiden's been very committed to this beef thing, so I think I'm there with him. I could probably just like kill him.
I'm actually not that committed to the beef.
Oh no! I'm not that committed. Don't be silly.
no,
There's
it's
something
a
is all
joke.
gone.
It's
Yeah.
beef in Minecraft as a joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a prank.
So the math is I need to get to Dylan. You're on 25, correct?
I am on 23.
23. Sorry, I must have missed a -2.
Piper is on 21.
Yes, that is correct. And Avian's on 22.
Correct.
Yeah,
I also have
that's
8 flying blockers.
That's
Sorry, no,
hard.
5
I
flying
have 5
blockers.
flying blockers, which is very difficult for me.
Flying death touch blockers.
Yeah.
And you can give him a double strike.
And 6 elephants. Like,
Oh, that's true.
yeah, we've got a lot of problems with Piper's board, which I
Oh
can't
right,
handle.
yeah. You have a
6
I forgot
elephants.
about that.
Yeah, that's
I'll have
huge.
4 more elephants
you-
next turn.
You're just gonna hit an overrun, aren't you?
Probably.
I can feel it
We'll
now.
see. We'll have to
Again.
see.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This happens every time. You sit there and make tokens and then just kill all of us.
I mean, like, I'm just all about.
Is there
The
like
natural-
without these 2? Is there room for conversation? Is there room for like?
Yeah, there's
maybe
room for
if
conversation.
It's like if I can kill both of them, right, in this 1 turn, then you just give me 1 turn to no attack. Just that way I can like try and untap at least.
And then he kills you on that turn after. Like,
It's not impossible. You need to look at your hand. You know what your options are. You have your blockers. I can stop. You have no flyers and you have 1 flyer. That's a little bit different than 8 flyers plus. You know what I mean? Like it's a little bit different. I can stop 1 blocker really. I can sacrifice a bunch of artifacts, make them all no block, and then I fucking lose. I have Bosch in the graveyard, so I can do direct damage, but I need lots of mana for that because he costs like 4 to activate,
Mhm.
and he costs 8 to play. I would need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to be able to do it once and deal 7 damage or 8 damage. Yeah, I'd be able to sacrifice. No, well, one of them would just die because they're legendary, right? So one of them would just die, and the other one would be able to sacrifice himself to deal 8, which isn't really much. So I don't know. So
And what's your board looking like at the moment?
currently,
Like,
I've got Osgir, I've got the artifacts of haste, which means what I do bring out can attack, which is important. I
Yeah.
don't have trample or anything like that yet. Of course, I don't want to say that I can't play cards. 2 5/7 flyers, and then 2 2/2 flyers. So this is like my creatures here. Sorry. And these are all just artifacts.
and like 8 cards in hand.
And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. I have to play my land drop for the turn, which is an artifact. Helps me get towards my kill switch. So yeah, look, it's up to you.
You can't have
I'll make a
value.
deal. I'll say to you, like, if I attempt to kill Dylan and Avian, regardless of interaction, like if they stop me, it doesn't matter. If I attempt to kill Avian and Dylan right now, you give me 1 turn to survive. Just 1. And if that backfires, it may backfire. If it doesn't, then you just kill me with a bunch of creatures.
okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see what I can do then. I'm going to go...
So 4 points,
Hang on, hold on.
3 points,
Don't go too deep.
2 points, 2 points.
He's on 11
No,
live.
yeah, one
I'm on 11 live.
He's on 11
Come
live.
I'm on 11 live, you know. Also, like, let's get to Piper's turn. Let's see what happens after I
Every
make
time.
this deal. And
Every goddamn
Every
time.
deal, every time.
You literally shook on a deal before the game started.
Yeah, you guys had like a fucking thing going at the start.
That wasn't. It was more of a.
Good run, sir.
It was more of a. We're the bottom of the totem pole right now. I see you. I respect you.
Yeah, and we're the top, so what's the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you keep making.
Yeah, games these
deals.
games, bro.
Real recognizes real.
Well, look, Avian, I'm going to be able to kill this.
No.
Let's find out. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go...
No.
Ah, dog, just kill me and
I'm
then
trying.
kill her with haste and.
All right.
You know,
So I'm going to sacrifice
damage
a Ica Wellspring to give this one +2/+0. So I'm going to measure up its power. So currently it's at 7
7.
power.
Alright.
Then I'm going to draw a card. Then I'm going to...
Can I read Aqua Westwing again? Sorry.
yeah, absolutely.
Eat a piece of dice draw.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I will do it again.
Oh, that's not a copy of that. That's just one of these.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct. Sorry, I'm moving it because this one's not getting built. This one
Yeah.
is. So I'll move this, make it a bit easier for you. And this is now exiled because they're all gone. Well, it was always exiled, but it's obviously gone now. And this goes up by 2. And then I will draw a card, which is important. These cards are all cards. They're no longer lands, but it's also like not at the good point in the game. So I will then crack Arcane Snow. I'll tap Arcane Signet first to crack Micah's and Wellspring. To give another +2 to Sarah.
In response, I'm going to tap to draw a card, then discard a card.
Okay, so now we're looking for a basic land.
Okay.
Might as well do that. There's no wrong answers.
There are wrong answers. Maybe in this
Right.
context.
Maybe your questions have wrong answers. That's correct. So then
I'm off in a different world while you're doing this, dude.
I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go. So this is currently at 11. I need it to get to. Is that 22? No, I need to get 22. All right. So this is fine. We're gonna give this card double strike, and we're gonna make it so that this card block.
Okay. What do
The
you say?
Baleful Strix, and I'll sacrifice the Arcane Signet.
Yeah.
And that's going to tap Sunhome to give double strike. And I'm going to look at my other options. I'm then going to go. So I can do the mana for that. Okay. So let me just have
It's
some
tough
think.
to kill us both.
Yeah. I may not have enough right now to kill you both, or at least not without going too deep. I can, but not going too deep. Alright, so you know what? I don't know if that's realistic to kill both of you, so I have to pick one. It's kind of lame.
And he turned me into the enemy for nothing.
Well, at the end of the day, like, if I don't kill them both, don't worry about a deal, right? At the end of the day, that was the deal. So if I don't kill them both, then it's like, you don't have to worry about anything. You just tag me to death. Okay. Yeah. What I'll do here is I'll go into combat.
I am on 23.
Who dies?
It's gonna have to be Dylan, I think, right? It's gonna have to be Dylan because like I have 11 life, which means I lose to Piper Death. I lose to you probably. It's like at least everyone. Absolutely.
I don't have a lot of damage on.
Yeah, I don't think you do, but that 9/9 Sun Titan, it's blockable,
Yeah,
but it does matter.
blockable.
You would have to tap out to kill me, which means it'd be so open for Piper, so it doesn't feel like it's valid. So Dylan, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to send this at you and pump it with P and Noir.
Well, I'm going to tap 2 and do nothing and die.
Oh. Sad, sad.
Yeah.
I was really hoping you had like an unsummon there. God, that would have been beautiful.
Amazing, right?
Exiled. Yeah. God, that Mindcrank was going to be so fun next turn.
Oh yeah, that was fucking
Oh,
killed
I
me
love
for
this
sure.
mind crank.
Definitely fucking killed me. Alright, so then I will...
Oh yeah, pays your life just to take all the abilities that he's throwing at you.
Just discard 5 lands, Piper. Go right ahead. Take them away, toys.
God damn.
Spellskite in the commander deck's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Upkeep.
Spellskite in general is just really
Draw.
cool.
It's in the... Is that in the new... one of the new structure decks as well? Is that in like... one of Urza or Mishra as well as that card. I think.
Probably.
You got Repo again in a commander deck. Or it's an all-be-one commander. I don't think so, there's no blue. No, it can't be all.
It's also like
You're gonna
the
tap to make
what are
4
they called? Bannermen?
more elephants.
There's like 3 or 4 cards that have to be the first target of a spell.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, they're really good.
And I think there's an aura that makes something a Bannerman. They're like old school like Tempest or something.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they're a lot of fun though.
They've only been like stable abilities, like in the formats they've ever been in.
Making 4 more elephants.
Oh,
I am afraid.
Oh, this is also untapped.
I'm just gonna sit here.
And then I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Overrun. 3 green.
Spawning Kraken.
Oh, okay. Very dangerous.
When a Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, or Serpent you control deals combat damage to a player, create a 9/9 Kraken creature turn.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay.
I
He does
really like that
nothing
we all
now.
got to do our deck stuff.
Yeah, we're doing the right thing. It's
Biding
good.
his time.
Right.
See, as long as I keep a couple of blockers up, I'm not too scared of you because I can block all the flying shenanigans that you have.
That's true. Like your elephants should be kind of turning sideways, right?
Yeah.
In some way. Because they're not, because you have 4 more blockers now.
Yeah.
So having 6 elephants turn sideways is pretty good. Forcing people to block. How many blockers do you have, Avian, that are greater than 3? Toughness.
3 toughness, like 2.
2. So they're good targets into both of us. We both have choppers that'll
Yeah.
die, and he'll have some more that won't, but you have to send more Avian than me, which is relevant.
Yeah. That's true because you're on 22 life, and that's just a little bit too far out of my reach right now.
It's dangerous.
Yep. Only just barely. Like looking at your board,
Just barely.
just barely.
Just
out
barely.
reach.
Yeah.
How many elephants do you make per turn?
4.
So goddamn many.
12 power worth of creatures every turn.
So you should think about like attrition side of things as well, right? Because you're going to be getting you have 8 death touch flyers, so you've got your blocks up,
Yeah.
and you're going to make 4 elephants every turn.
Yeah.
So if anything, there's an argument that can be made to swing into someone with 6 elephants, and if they die, they die. If they don't, they don't. Whatever. But whoever you throw into is going to lose a considerable amount of their board just blocking it as well.
Yeah, because you venture whenever things die,
Yeah.
correct? Yeah.
Once
Just
per
about
turn, he can venture when any of these things die.
Well, whenever a card is put into my graveyard,
creature
I'm
card.
out.
There's also an argument to be made for like, you could be sending the elephants in slowly, or you can just build up your 10, and then send in 10 at a time, and then we just can't
Yeah.
block enough. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just have them all up.
I think I'm going to send 4 elephants at Avian.
Yep.
And 2 elephants at Trent.
And I have to chop those. Oh, do I? Yes, I guess I do. Oh, sucks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So I lose 1 elephant.
Yep.
you lose 2 elephants. They're 3/3s, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. 2
So you
elephants.
lose
I was 2
elephants.
elephants, my bad, yeah.
So I'll lose Meteor Golem and a Skeleton.
And I'll just lose. It's both my flyers. It's kind of lame.
I'll venture into the dungeon. Scry 3. Let's have a little look.
What's the last Dragon Dungeon
Good
again?
God.
Something huge.
Draw 3 cards, reveal them. You may cast one of them without paying its mana cost.
Very good. Very bad.
I'm going to bottom all 3 of these. Is that right?
Is that
yeah.
what you want to do?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. There are so many mana rocks in this deck. Which I'm usually over the moon about.
Yeah,
but
we're
right now,
aware
it's
of that.
like, that's a lot of them.
Well, we weren't at the start of the game, were we, Avian?
I mean, I didn't expect the turn 1 top deck Soul Ring.
That
Were
was
you
very powerful.
done?
Yeah. Going to leave up a hefty amount of blockers.
Cool. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Actually, yeah, that is one thing that I didn't mention as well about when it comes to the attrition with the elephants is so much of what has to block doesn't have the power to kill the elephants on the crackback.
Yeah.
So, I want to check quickly with you all. Does it go to the Mad Wizard's Lair, and once that resolves, then I've completed a dungeon?
Once it's fully resolved.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Well, even if you haven't, this would still go on the stack
Well,
first.
yeah,
wouldn't it?
my question is, does Mad Wizard's Lair resolve before Sefris reanimates something?
Yes.
I would say yes, but
Yeah.
I think you have to lose the actual token before it even counts as
Yeah.
completing a dungeon, which is
Yeah.
fully resolved.
fair.
It's definitely meant to
Oh,
be
yeah,
like
yeah.
an evergreen like core set mechanics. So I imagine you can't interact with it too much. It's just like get your cool effect. Your insanely powerful effect right here, right
I'm a little scared of everything. Just, what am I even doing? How do I? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do some math. Not good at.
I gotta pick my Phyrexian. Or Obi-Wan commander.
now. Yeah, it's tough. They're so cool.
There's so many cool cards.
Oh, red one's very powerful.
Alright.
It sounds very dope, yeah.
I'm gonna go to combat.
What's your targets for Sun Titan right now?
Shitloads.
Yeah. What's your best target? Just on the DL.
Meanwhile, the illusionist, maybe Plague Crafter, a Mana Rock. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. Dungeon map,
Yeah, okay.
3-tap venture,
Yep, not bad.
burnish type. Yeah. Anyway,
Boo.
so combat.
Brand Executioner 3.
Oh, he's like, I don't know.
Whenever one or more other creatures you control die, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. This ability triggers only once each turn.
What is it, 2 mana, 2/2, right? Like he's
Oh yeah, that's true.
he's like a standard powerhouse. I like shit, Purity Overseer, the Elephant Wizard.
You and your elephants.
1, 2, 3.
Let's see.
Bless.
Sorry.
Sun Titan at Trent. Champion of Wizard Twin. Sorry, Wizard Twin. And Baleful Strix at Viper.
Well,
Trigger.
yeah, you do that first.
I mean, I could do Mono Black Rats.
It's true. So I'll put the copy in front of Sun Titan.
Yep.
And I'll put the 1/3 in front of the 2/1.
I will not block the Baleful Strix and I'll take one.
Ah, you fool. I have 20 damage from hand. You are
Honestly,
on
I would
20
just
now,
be
right?
impressed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how much is Trent on?
11.
So,
you didn't take any damage then?
your token dies, champion width dies,
Correct.
trigger. Mad Wizard's Lair. I will draw 3 cards and reveal them. 1, 2, 3.
What is that? Who did this hit?
This Hidden Angel.
Okay. And then what was...
The 2/1 champion was blocked by the 1/3,
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
and Baleful Strix hit in the face. So draw 3, reveal 3. Neat.
Ooh.
Um,
The target.
yeah, it's on burial rights.
Yep, that makes sense.
Shook.
Oh, I draw these.
Yeah.
Nice. That is gonna hit a Cataclysmic Gearhulk. So does this go on the stack now?
Yes.
Okay.
You've
Yeah, where
resolved
does
the
this
spell.
go
This
on the stack?
happens.
So
Yes,
you may
And now that's on the stack.
so
So Cataclysmic
These-
Gearhulk is on the stack as well.
I think this goes on the stack. These go on the stack at like roughly the same time, but I don't know if it's like specifically.
No,
Because
I
this
think
goes on the stack
this
as a-
was cast with the dungeon, right?
Yeah, it gets
so this needs
cast
to
as a part of
resolve before this even triggers.
No, it gets cast as a part of the resolution, so it goes on the stack.
And then this, so Mad
And
Mad
it's
not even
Wizard's Lair is
resolved
done. No, Mad Wizard's Lair now is
Okay.
done.
Yeah, so that has resolved.
And now that's gone. And this is on
because
the
that's
stack.
resolved,
and then that
I
triggers and
think-
that goes on the stack on top.
That's
Oh, I
on
didn't
the
know.
stack,
I thought if
and
a
then-
card's resolution was casting the card, that this hasn't resolved yet
No.
when it's casting the card.
No,
Okay.
it can't. You can't cast spells in like the middle
course.
of
Yeah.
the ability.
You may cast one of them without paying the mana cost. So
Yeah,
now
so it's fully
it's
resolved.
cast onto the stack. It's
Yeah,
not
that
fully
makes-
resolved.
Yeah.
But this
That
is finished
has,
resolving.
is what I'm
Yes.
saying. Yes.
Yeah.
That is fully resolved.
So I guess Sefris triggers as well.
So that targets.
Yeah. So both will target first.
Um,
so this is targeting Cataclysmic Gearhulk.
Well,
Sorry,
let's
if
name
it,
it,
yeah.
he doesn't know how to play. Like, sorry, this.
So the
this
Sefris will target the Cataclysmic Gearhulk, so that'll come in first.
This needs a target too.
And the Unburial Rites will target something. Radiant Solar.
Okay.
So Sefris trigger, reanimating Gearhulk.
That's fine.
ECB trigger.
Sure. It's fine. I have no responses. Do you have responses?
No.
Cool.
Everyone chooses a creature, an artifact, an enchantment, and a what? Planeswalker. And the rest get sacrificed.
So I'll just keep Osgir and my angel, I guess.
I literally only have creatures.
And I'll just float all white. Let this go. And this is just like, and these both die.
I think I want to keep the Tusk Caller.
So I'm keeping Sefris and Command.
I think I'm going to keep the Tusk Caller.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a solid investment you've made.
Yeah.
Should have killed Avian.
You should have killed him.
I should have killed Avian. I'm always sick of them. I'm always sick of this shit, man.
No, it's worked out way better for me. Dylan was just going to kill me. He
now
just
that'll
knocked
die.
you down a bit too.
That's why I'm upset.
Yeah, this is.
I don't think you get it.
Oh,
Why don't you sack the Commander Sphere?
I forgot that was a part of the thing.
Yeah.
So I'll sack the Commander Sphere to draw a card. I'll tap it and Mantle Pistol, I guess. But because this is like this is damage.
This is still
step.
combat, yeah.
This is damage step. Unburial Rites triggers. Radiant Solar comes in whenever it comes in, or whenever Radiant Solar or another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, venture into the dungeon. I'm probably going to a shorter dungeon this time around. Not the Tomb of Annihilation.
What are you, Ace Rack combo? Never Tomb of Annihilation.
Let's go Lost Lands of Fandelver.
Let's go. Dude, starting
So-
good,
And
baby.
then you're in Scry.
Yes. Scry 1.
Avian character. What's he thinking?
I will keep that on top.
Watsy, when will you release the Stormrack Isle dungeon for Magic?
Oh, I guess fine. Just fizzles. It's fine. All good.
Is that second main now?
Yeah, it is.
Ugh, okay. That was
Okay,
a
you
long
tell
ass
me.
combat step.
It's massive, bro.
Land.
Economy.
1, 2, 3. Victimize. 4. Sun Titan Meteor Golem. Oh no.
Targeting Cataclysm being held with Dispatch.
Does that work? Sacrifice a creature. Oh, okay.
If you do.
Oh, I
you
do
don't.
think-
Yeah, it's not
No,
like
don't worry, I can't do it. I do it in combat. Don't worry, keep going. I can't do it because it's I don't have the artifacts anymore.
Oh.
That's why I floated the mana. Yeah, I was like, I floated the mana because I had the artifacts for it. It's all good. I keep going.
So, victimize targeting Sun Titan and Meteor Golem.
That's-
Yep, I'm gonna sack the Gearhulk. These two will come back.
Tapped.
Tapped?
Yes, tapped.
Oh, tapped.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm a silly little guy. Trigger.
Sure.
I'll do these last.
Trigger.
Meteor Golem is going to blow up. Probably the Tusk Caller,
Yeah, it's
but
fine,
I'm
that's
really
awesome.
scared of the 5/7 flying.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
You are on 22 life, Avian.
Yes, and he just one-shot you.
Well, I did it with a bunch of stuff that is gone now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't do that anymore. Look, real talk, right?
I feel like that's the best target.
I think it's the Tusk Caller.
I
Yeah,
just
it
realized
absolutely is.
As much as
Well,
I
like,
yeah, it's the Tusk Caller. So I'll target that, and I'll also target.
as much as I hate to lose everything,
Right,
and I will hold it
sometimes.
against you.
So that comes back. Draw a card.
Venture.
Venture. Because
Yeah.
bang, bang,
Oh,
bang.
yeah.
I'll make a treasure token. The fact that that's like multiple times in a turn.
oh, it's like, yeah, that's why I try to get. That's
I
why I was thinking
only
it early in the
just
game.
realized
Yeah.
how insane.
I was like,
that is.
Radiant Solar is very powerful.
Where's
Like,
my treasure tokens?
I have a treasure. I'll give you one anyway.
I had
Here you
like 4 of them here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I feel my
I probably ended up with them.
Yeah. Fair. So make a treasure. Next one, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
Makes sense.
19, 10.
What are you?
Third trigger, draw a card. What is that?
I don't know what happened in
This is-
1910.
What's Avian's at?
I'm
23.
at 23.
I'm at -1.
Hold on.
Some amount.
Oh.
I'm grumpy.
Sorry, I just read a fun card that I've never heard of before.
Okay.
Sefris triggers. Because I finished another dungeon.
Has Sefris already triggered this turn?
The second ability
No, the
doesn't have
second
a
doesn't
limit on
matter.
it.
Oh, okay.
See, this
Yeah.
is why I wanted to make the deal with Trent, because I knew that Trent wasn't gonna pull this bullshit on me.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to pull this bullshit. To be quite frank,
Yeah.
I was not under the impression that this was a thing that was going to happen. Playcrafter?
Sure. I need this flyer.
You fool! I have
You
nothing.
discard a
So
card.
you discard a card.
Oh,
That card's actually very good.
I'm going to sack the Meteor Golem to that.
I guess I'll discard Arashi, the Sky Asunder.
Nice.
And that triggers Radiant Solar again.
Just do those mines again, dude. It's the fastest one.
Yeah.
It's not the fastest, but the other one is. So I'll scry 1. Keep it on top. One, two, three. Muldrifter. Trigger. I'll make another treasure token. Draw 2. Into the battlefield, I draw 2 cards.
Did you cast it for a vote cost?
Yeah, I'll evoke it. It will die. I'll pay 1, 2 for a phantasmal image. It'll come in as a copy of Radiant Solar.
Yep.
Trigger. So drain you each.
Yep.
How much?
For 1. So I'll go up to 24. Trent is on 9. Piper's on 18.
Yep.
This is way more ridiculous than I thought this deck was capable of.
And you get 2 ventures.
I didn't
Second
know that
venture,
protected.
draw a card. Trigger.
I just wanted to make tokens, man.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you got halfway there. We were very, very close.
So close.
Meteor Golem. Kill it.
Yeah, sure.
You're so powerful with your cards today.
Uh,
Handing them all over the place.
Trigger. Scry. No. Treasure token. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I'm not doing that. That's a really bad idea.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's tough, man.
It is. Thank you for
It's
acknowledging.
very difficult, man.
There's so
There's
many.
a lot going on.
There's so many game actions.
A lot going on for post-combat main.
Appreciate rule.
1, 2, 3, 4. Phantom Steed.
I got
Uh,
The copy
I
of Radiant
will-
Solar?
no. It'll exile Playcrafter.
Yeah.
Trigger. Sorry, trigger. Drain you each 1 and then I'll draw. Five.
The next card I draw is
trigger
Rights of
Sefris.
Replication. I'm going to be so angry.
Sorry, what?
If the next card I draw is Rights of Replication, I'm going to be so angry. So,
But you can kick Adrix and Nev.
It's a good combo for your Bellator.
I guess I'll take Min. Foil Illusionist. Trigger. So I'll scry and make a treasure token.
Well, at least he's drawn more than 2 cards already this time.
I'll leave that. Yeah, it's nice, right?
Net win, really.
I've got
Yeah.
2 mana,
He hasn't triggered any draw stuff either, so.
and I don't have any more things I can do, I
Yeah,
don't
I guess.
think. Go.
Nice. Untap.
Good luck.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Route.
Wrath me again, dude.
Well, it'd be nice if this deck had enough of those.
Yeah.
We're going
You think
to
the
just-
Boros deck would have enough of them, but
You think
To
it
be
would?
fair,
I've reanimated Gearhulk and I can keep doing it, so.
Well, it doesn't translate into a win condition if you just reanimate Gearhawk. Right?
Yeah.
Just kills your own board.
You do it enough, and it kind of does.
No.
Not when there's nothing else.
Not in this situation. No,
mean,
absolutely.
You're
not.
literally
Yeah.
the only loser out of playing Cataclysmic Gearhog right now.
That's fine. Yeah.
I mean, if he does it enough, I'll just leave. So I guess he does like, like he wins in that regard, I guess.
I'll just walk out the goddamn door.
Yeah, like
We do have
I got
some
shit. Yeah, I got shit to do tonight.
Yeah.
I don't.
that luck.
Yeah.
I could keep us here forever.
I would love to see like an 8-hour VOD of us just all leaving and you just looping Cataclysmic Gearhawk on yourself.
Next time there's a non-deterministic infinite combo, we'll just like leave it on with like a little lamp. And
Yeah.
then they'll just be here the whole time.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Oh.
Why does the bear in Wily Illusionist look so concerned?
Well, it came into existence.
Yes.
You would be
It's
concerned
its
as well.
first steps.
It's the potted plant from Hitchhikers.
Yeah.
Not a kid.
I'm gonna
It
put
does.
down Study Hall.
Hell yes.
Cool.
What does Study Hall even do? 1 and tap to add 1 mana of any color. When you spend this mana to cast the
Totally.
commander, scry X, where X is the number of times being cast in the command zone this game.
Oh, neat.
Neat, okay. I'll do that, I guess. I'll cast Adrix and Nev.
Are you going to cast your commander and pass, yeah?
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah.
Game. We just lose. We just have any cast to play.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
I got nothing. Dude, I literally...
Well played.
You know what? Yeah.
Do we go around?
I will
Oh
scoop.
yeah, you kill
I
both
will
them
scoop
same turn
first.
anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but I'll scoop first.
Hmm.
I'll scoop.
Like, I've got
And
enough
then
power, I can
Yeah.
probably kill them both right now.
Yep. But for reference, I will scoop now, and then it will pipe will lose.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, for reference.
For points totals.
All right.
Look at that.
That
Good
was
game.
silly.
It was.
Yay!
And that was Precons.
Pretty cool.
Very good.
It's good.
That was way scarier than I thought it would be.
I had you dead next turn, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
question.
That was
But you had me dead that turn as well. But
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I think
Just, yeah.
I don't know which. I don't know what you had going for you, but you could have killed either of them on that turn.
My machinations were a little bit more convoluted than that, I promise you.
Yeah.
No, I was
Mine was not.
Yeah.
Mine was make
I got-
elephant.
I got caught on the precon trap of if I go to kill someone, I'm gonna lose in the crackback.
Yeah, that we're both in
So,
that situation.
yeah.
Yes. You know,
That's why you make deals.
that's why, like, you know, when I attacked you, knowing that you kill me, I'm like, well, I know if you kill me, you're still gonna you're gonna lose if you do that. So
Yeah.
I knew that.
But yeah, that was good fun. I like that they each kind of did their own thing too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we all did the thing.
We all
Oh,
did the
yeah.
thing.
You
we all
completed
did the
some
thing.
dungeons. You did
Million
horrors.
I made mill horrors.
I had 10 elephants at one point, and that was pretty damn good, if you ask me.
It was
Yeah.
like
What more could you ask?
11
it's like-
elephants.
11,
Yeah,
Yeah.
11 elephants.
Osgir was like damage explosive, just like all of a sudden having the pieces to just go, all right, boom, someone's out.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Um,
you know, it was only like 20-something damage, but yeah, exactly.
That's
it was able to get there.
it's more than half the starting life total. Like that's still considerable.
Yeah, by a very small margin.
But yeah, it's still
Yeah.
it's still a considerable damage piece.
If there
Yeah.
hadn't been like 4 wraths
Yeah.
in throughout that game,
Is that four?
Something like that. Some last
so
like 3 or 4.
2
Yours-
Gearhulks, 2 Cleansing Novas,
Yeah,
And a crippling fear.
and
Yeah.
the Crippling Fear, 5 wraths.
there you go.
That was the only reason that game went as long as it did, because some of the
Which is a
stuff-
precon thing, right?
It's a pretty
Yeah,
thing as well.
yes,
Like the game went
absolutely.
that long because there's also like way less interaction. Like none of us activated a counterspell at all that game.
I don't think I drew removal
I did.
apart from
Those
meteor
are
collar.
I did.
Oh yeah,
Stifle.
true.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not a cast spell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's stifle.
Yeah, it's a triggered ability, bro. It's not even either of those effects.
It is. It has counter spell or ability.
Yeah.
But
So
I used
it's
it.
not
It says
it's not
the-
too bad
Whatever.
blue instant.
You know what? Whatever. It was Flash. Okay.
No,
It
it has exploit.
Whatever. Let's get on to the points.
Yeah.
Let's get the points up.
let's
All
go.
right. Getting 1 whole point in this game, myself in last.
Ooh.
On to 14. Yes. Oop, I did that around the wrong way. Getting 2 points is Trent. Ooh, going up to
Climbing a little
19, still climbing up. Piper getting 3 points.
Also on 19.
Okay.
Also on 19.
Neck and neck. So we have
Avian getting a massive 5 points for first and first blood.
Poor boy. I was kind of messing around when I said that I was going to make a comeback, but that's
actually
never
gonna
forget though that you are still beneath me.
There are
Never forget.
Never forget.
there are definitely
Right.
there are definitely 3 people within winning the season range, and I am not one of them. But I guess we'll find out next time in 2 weeks when we have our Phyrexia All Will Be One for the Hardcast season finale for this season.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too. Some artifact shenanigans.
Yeah, and let us know what precons have you been playing over the last 2 years you think that everyone should have a look at. Like I really enjoyed the precons have gotten better over the last 2 years.
Yeah,
I would
well,
say.
Yeah.
I
This was a
think
good deck.
I think that's a factor though, mainly of the fact that they're doing Commander now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that there's a pattern that I will add that may not be like a negative thing, but there's like a pattern I will say. And this is a good example of like Radiant Solar. There's a pattern of like this deck is kind of actually just full of crap, but they invent a card and it goes insanely well with the commander, and that wins the game.
Yeah.
You know the angel that cycles in this? That's from this deck. That was invented
Yeah.
for this deck. Angel of
Oh,
Runes. So
yeah.
these kind of cards that do like crazy impactful things are basically the 16 cards that come in the deck that are new.
Yeah.
And like they do. So I really wish that there was a bit better resell, reprint value. I wish
Yeah.
the reprint value could go a bit further up, but at the same time, they're great decks. You're not wrong at all.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Print more shocks.
Yeah, print more. Yeah, cowards. Put fetches in my fucking commander.
Yeah.
Pathways.
Pathways. You know, just
Yes.
that's definitely important. I feel like transforming cards and flip cards are always hard. I think because the deck doesn't come with sleeves.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
problem is also that they're hard to print
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
for what's it.
Yeah. And more importantly, if you're going to print them in like a commander deck where every other card isn't, you know what I mean? You can
Yes.
put a transform card onto a slab and have a bunch of this like different transform cards from the set, put them all on the same slab and print it that way.
Yeah.
Can't do that with commander decks.
Yeah.
Yeah, logistically it's difficult.
Yeah. Either way,
If only, I would say I would agree, but then they printed 2 of the same card in the Kamigawa.
we're not getting into like that yet. There's also just logistical
Yeah.
issues already. Let's not add to them, is what we're saying. Right?
Yeah.
Well, that was it. Thanks so much for joining us for another fun game of Commander here on Hardcast Commander. If you want to pick up your singles, make sure you do so at singles.boardgames.com.au. Use the discount code VGLive to get 5% off your order, or Leyline to get 10% off your first order with the TCG Singles crew.
Like, subscribe,
like,
ring the bell.
subscribe, ring the bell, get notified
Thank
of some new
you,
videos
as well.
here on the channel.
Stick around for the next 3 hours to watch Avian loop Cataclysmic Gearhulk by himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why is the video like only like halfway through at this point? What's going on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
And you know what? Make sure you put a wave in the comments for PJ.
Yeah, make
Oh,
sure
of
you
course.
wave at PJ in the
Wave
comments.
at PJ in the comments. Thank you again so much, everyone. Thank you, Trent, Piper, Avian, and
Thank you,
PJ
Dylan.
behind the
you.
camera.
Yeah, Dylan, thank you.
Thank you, Dylan.
Stay safe. Wash your goddamn hands. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.